Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. Welcome if you are new. Guys, my name's Kerry. Those of you that have been here before, I'm pretty sure we are well acquainted by now. Let me just double check that I've got everything set up. Alright. Oh, hopefully that... Oh, that got on the flame. I was like, hopefully that doesn't, that mist doesn't get over the front of the camera and then get all misty. Jason, how are you, darling? How's your how's your time off? How's your time off? How's your time off? It's not like you're having time off, you're just not working. How's your week been? Or how's the past few days been since you've been home? I've just finally finished all like my end of year prep crap stuff. You're not home yet. Are you still at work? All right, what do I need? Do I need anything else? No, we're going to do that. You're back at work. Okay. God, that goes so quickly. Hang on, were you just home? Were you home? Had a bit, no, I don't know. Anyway. All right. I was about to say Leo, right? Leo. By default. All right, what else do I need to do here? It was quick. It did feel quick. It felt very, 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 very quick. All right. Sorry, a bit flustered. I just had like a million things I needed to do today. I was trying to rush so I can get back at a decent time so that I could stream at a decent time, especially for those of you guys that are over in the States. So, what are we doing here? All right. Let's do the daily jazz, and then we will, we'll pull some cards. We'll dig into a little bit, and then we're going to do some live personal minis. Hold up. Now I need to fix something. All right, guys. It is, again, where I'm located. It is Saturday, the 20th of December, 2025. That number breaks down to 239, number 14, number 5. So there could be some sort of change or some sort of shift. It's 2:34 on the clock, 2:34. So there is something here for somebody. If you've been seeing 311, so you could have been seeing it, or like you could be seeing it quite heavily at the moment. All right, so you might be seeing it like on a frequent basis. If you are, this message is definitely going to be for you. If it's kind of popping up, but I get for somebody like you might be getting this like maybe over the past 4, 5, 6 days where it's like you're seeing 311 in particular more than once. All right, more than once a day. What else am I doing here? I'm going like that. Sorry. Bear with me, guys. All right, back to it. The Saturday is ruled by planet Saturn, Capricorn energy. So I'm very much getting that there's, again, something that you've been working hard towards, or you've probably been working pretty hard on yourself at the moment. So, again, if you're seeing 311, Saturn, Capricorn energy, Sun, Sagittarius, new moon as well in Saggy, right? So, the message of 311 also carries... It carries a message as well of not only just like new opportunities, right, but your thoughts currently shaping your reality, all right? So if you are seeing 311, it is going to be a bit of a reminder as well to make sure that you are staying positive, aligning your thoughts with what it is that you desired outcomes. Now, I know this is easier said than done right now, especially end of year. Like, there's a lot going on, all that freaking holiday season shit, but start trying to really, especially with the new moon energy, like, I mean, it's fresh right now. So when I checked on the moon app, we're like sitting at like 0.0%. We're like fresh into our new moon energy. Perfect time for manifesting. Okay. So, there's, what this is talking about though is, something is coming in for somebody. So, there's new opportunities coming in potentially in areas that relate to creativity, leadership. Is it? Well, there you go, right? So 311 police code for nudity in public, all right? Well, collective, don't be out there like, doing nudie runs, unless you want to, see yourself held back and and maybe manifesting things that you don't really want. But this new opportunity, or the new opportunities that are potentially coming in for, if you've been seeing 311, or if you start to see 311, is in regards to, you know, things that you're creating, leadership roles, a promising new connection. So spirit are really trying to get you or somebody, and it could be that you're seeing it so as a reminder to really stay positive with those thoughts, okay, to make sure that you know, you're bringing in exactly what it is that you want. All right, so we're gonna maybe go, which way do you want me to go with this, spirit? Let's okay, we're gonna do we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, right? So you can pick 1, 2, or 3, right? So we're gonna do it in 3. So story number 1, story number 2, story number 3, whichever you're feeling more drawn to. If you decide that you want to go 1, 2, and 3, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, you know, whatever resonates with you between the numbers of 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm gonna have to make sure that, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's write it down. And I can go back and put it in the title if I need to. All right, so so for those of you guys that picked number 1 and are seeing 311, let's have a look at what these opportunities, what this is for you guys. All right, so I was asking, I think it was yesterday, I was talking to Gala, and we were talking about the fact that Mars entering into Capricorn, you know, so we're really talking about, you know, taking action, especially for those of you guys that are, you know, really career focused, or you're building your career. You know, you're trying to build your legacy. Some of you guys could also like be in the public eye, or have some sort of public image that, you know, you're trying to build upon. So with Mars going into Capricorn, like really get time to, again, take hold up, guys. Wait a minute. I just need to pause. Hold up. Just give me a sec. I will be back 1 second. 1 second, beautifuls. Just chat amongst yourselves. One more second, my beautiful. Just realized I needed my charger. All right. All right, here we go. Oracle cards. All right, so again, pick number 1, pile number 1. You can pick pile number 2. You can pick pile number 3. You can pick all of them. You can pick 2 of them. Whatever is resonating with you, collective. All right. So, again, if you're not seeing 311, it's probably not going to be your message. Doesn't mean that you can't get yourself there. It just means that it's not your message right now. What else do we want here? What else do we want? Well, collective, start thinking about that, right? What is it that you want right now? Okay. It's time to really speak out to the universe what it is that you're wanting to manifest here. Be direct, be clear as well. Okay, don't leave things too open-ended with what you're asking for. Be specific. You might want to write these down as well. So you might want to write what it is onto paper as well. You can also, if you want to, you can burn that piece of paper, right? Burn it into the air, on the grass. Okay, get the 4 elements involved, right, in your manifestations. All right, but this is the time to do it, right, with the new moon. So, Laughlin, how are you? I don't know why do I always like start to like sing people's names at the end, right? Why can't I just say like, hi? Hi, how are you? I know it's late. I know it's late for some of you guys over there. Actually, what time is it for you guys over there in the States? I imagine in the on the east side it's getting pretty late over there. Pretty late. What else do I want? That one there, yep. Yep. Like, get your shit together, girl. 11:11. 11:11 p.m. 11:17. Man, you got your clock 6 minutes fast, Laughlin, do you? QQ PM? PN? QQ PN. All right, why not? I'm not sure what time that is, babe, but look, it's definitely interesting. QQPN, right? I'm definitely not like tripping, am I? I don't need my glasses. Like I am reading that right, am I? Aren't I? Am I? 11 p.m. Yeah, I was like QQPM. All right. I don't know why I was going to say again Leo, right? So I don't know. Somebody could be, you could have Leo in your chart strongly. Somebody could have a Leo sitting in your 10th, all right? So you could have a Leo 10th house. All right, what have we got going on here for pile number 1? If you pick number 1, let's have a look what's coming out. All right, we're going to grab a few and then I'll go through what this all is. From New York, man, there seems to be a lot of you guys over from the eastern states at the moment. Now, I swear I need more table space. I need like, side tables and just like everywhere. I need benches everywhere. What else are we getting? We're getting one of these. One of these. Yep. All right, sweet. Yep. You're all aligned? You're all aligned in the east and in the east side. Well, I mean, look, it doesn't matter that it's this late. I was like, it is Friday night for you guys over there, isn't it? It's Saturday afternoon here for me, 2:44 on the clock. Okay, so if I call out any of these numbers, they could be clarifiers that this is part of your message as well. So if you've picked pile number 1, 244 could be significant for somebody. 711 or 117 could be significant. Also 177 I'm seeing could be significant for somebody. Okay. Phew. All right. So it's for somebody who picked pile number 1. All right. It's definitely time to open up your heart. There's something that's coming in here that open up, baby, right? There's something that's coming in. There's something that you're going to be receiving, okay? Something that the universe wants to give you. So it's going to bring a lot of light to your situation, okay? So it's the Hope card, which talks about a beam of light in the darkness. So if you felt like maybe, things haven't been sort of going the way that you want them to, and you're just, feeling a little bit maybe pessimistic or like, something's just not moving the way you want it to, it could be that there begins to be a beam of light that starts to shine through, which is going to indicate for somebody that your manifestations are about to really start rolling in, okay? Keep shining, all right? But there's also this element, okay, there's lots of light here. So, ooh, light. Stay here, light on your feet, light energy, light-hearted, high vibrational, okay? So it's going to be really, really important. So if you've, again, been feeling really, really dark, if you've been struggling with maybe some negative thoughts, something of that nature, and you guys have picked pile number 1, the energy I'm really kind of strongly picking up here is more so about trying to maintain those positive thoughts because of the fact that you are manifesting right now. Okay, so with that new moon, again, make sure that you're not manifesting some shit that you really don't want. And look, easier said than done. I don't know if I like that term anymore, if I like that phrase anymore. There's a lot of things we say that are said quite easily. But with a bit of discipline, a bit of dedication, a bit of focus, a bit of faith, nothing actually has to be that hard, right? So don't go making things harder for yourself. If you've been feeling a bit dark, right, on the dark side, because we've also got, coming out here, we've also got unfulfilled, all right? So, we are talking about, hope, somebody needing to, again, stay hopeful, right? And be open to receiving. But if you've been sitting collective, if you've been sitting in a very negative mindset at the moment, it's going to be really, really hard, right? You're going to find it really, really hard to utilize this energy in order to, again, bring in what this is. So if you're seeing 311, you've picked pile number 1, this is a reminder to discipline your thoughts. Get really disciplined with your thoughts. Okay, maybe do some things that you know are going to uplift your spirits. Okay, avoid anything that's going to be a trigger right now that's going to put you in a low vibration, because it will continue to manifest in that same way. All right, so whoever you are, potentially you've been facing a lot of setbacks, or you feel like things have been set back, or something's been held back. Okay, you could feel like you've been held back. Mars and Jupiter energy. So it feels like to somebody, you could feel like that something's holding you back from having some sort of growth. Okay, Spirit want me to tell you it's your mindset, it's your thoughts. Your thoughts aren't aligning with your desires. So even though you have desire, whoever you are, even though you've got these particular desires that you want to manifest, unfortunately the chatter, the mind chatter, the thoughts that are going on right now aren't in alignment with that version of yourself. Okay, so you need to align your thoughts, what you're speaking out, what you're speaking about yourself, okay, and your current circumstances. You're going to need to have a look at that, right, in order to actually manifest at that level. All right, so for something that's going to be really, really important, that don't be disheartened, but also learn to recognize that if you're not aligning your actual thoughts with your desires. So again, you know, yes, a desire is a thought, but you know, let's just say I want to start a YouTube channel, but I keep telling myself, oh, I can't because I'm too this, I don't speak well, I don't look good, I don't this, blah, 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 right? Then you're never going to actually align yourself to bring that in. That's never going to manifest because of what you're telling yourself, limitations that you're actually creating around what it is that you desire. Oh, I want a healthy relationship, but, right? So the second that you throw a but into what it is that you desire, you're actually going to slow down or hold up that manifestation until you clear those thoughts out and start aligning your thoughts with that positive energy of bringing in what that is, all right? So for some of you guys as well, it might also be, you know, that there's certain relationships that could be, you know, that could be a partnership, whether that be romantic or in business as well. This could be, there could be something or someone around you that is actually limiting your success. Okay, so pay attention to what's around you right now. Pay attention to what's happening in your head and your mind, all right? And try and catch yourself, whoever you are, because I feel like you could be the kind of person that maybe tends to spiral a little bit, all right? So as soon as you catch yourself slipping, right, you need to implement some sort of strategy. So you can probably go online, have a look at different strategies on how to thought stop, right? So that's what you want to look at, thought stopping, right? So your first thought's going to be automatic. Always question that. Is it real? Am I just tripping? Am I making up shit? Am I telling myself lies? And oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you, beautiful. Look, I mean, look, for those of you guys that know, you know, my mum passed away when I was 17 years old. I'm 40 now. So, you know, and my uncle had passed away 6 months before that, my mum's brother. So when you've had, you know, death at such a young age, so close to you like that, and also, you know, understanding the spiritual path and the cycle of life, and, you know, me personally, I'm not afraid to die. You know, I'm not afraid of dying. I don't have this, you know, fear of, you know, so it's not that I don't, you know, have emotional feeling. It's just that it doesn't impact me on that level, like the loss. Does that make sense? Because it's all just, and the thing is that the physical loss, it's a spiritual gain, you know. So, is there anything ever really lost? You know, do we ever really lose anything in that sense? Because it's energy, right? So, but I do appreciate all of you guys who have sent your condolences and whatnot. But yeah, no, we were all good, right? I wore full eye makeup, mascara and everything, and did not have raccoon eyes at all. That's it. One more angel to add to the crew. That's it. So, all right, group 1. What else do we need to see for group 1? So, yeah, I do feel like for group 1, this is about your thoughts, okay? I'm going to say this to you, group 1, and don't take this as offense, 911 on the clock, right? Yeah, time to get moving, right? It's an emergency. Don't take this to offense, group 1, but if you are sitting in group 1, and Spirit like telling me this, it doesn't matter if you've picked group 2 and group 3, or group 2, group 3 in combination with group 1, you are not going to get to group 2 or 3 without nailing level 1, right? So if that resonated for you guys, okay, then that's going to be your first step. what comes out in pile 2 or 3 may very well be up ahead, but in order for you actually to get to that point in the timeline, you're gonna have to align your thoughts correctly, okay? Because you're not going to manifest, new awesome connections and whatever else, leadership roles and shit like that if you haven't worked through your shit, right? If you don't believe in yourself, if you're being pessimistic, being negative, you're just not going to manifest the whole kit and caboodle, all right? So, direction. Okay, so yeah, look at where your thoughts are going, or make sure you're directing your thoughts, towards those desires. 1111. Okay, somebody's looking for stability here, so try and stabilize your thoughts, group 1. All right, let's go into group 2. I don't know why I'm getting like group 2. This is going to be, we're going to go, they're like, yeah, that's the, okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Group 2. Creativity and leadership. Okay, so for those of you guys that are in creative field, actually, hold up, wait a minute, right? Go need some water today. Pick them all, I say. Well, you can pick them all, and that's fine, Jason. But if you can't fucking, I'm sorry to say that, but you can't fucking get through number 1, you ain't getting fucking 2 or 3, let me tell you, right? 2 and 3, we're talking about creative endeavors and leadership roles, and I'm telling you right fucking now, if you've got negative fucking thoughts, you're no fucking leader, right? You're not going to be a leader. You're not going to be able to lead fucking shit, right? If you are manifesting in a negative mindset. So pick what the fuck you want, right? But what I suggest is if you're in group 1, just pick a technique to stop those thoughts, right, from fucking you up. That's the only thing that you need to fucking pick beyond pile number 1, okay? Group 2. All right, my babies. Leadership roles. This could also be, right, so leadership, this could also be a step up into, management, whatever, right? Leadership. What you could also be just, again, like leading in a particular industry, a particular field, right? Particular specialty, right? So creativity. So for some of you guys, it could be artistic endeavors that are about to start really taking off. Okay, you could also be getting new ideas when it comes to your creative work, right? Whatever it is that you do, whatever your craft is, there could be some new ideas that start coming through. Or this could also be a message for those of you that are sitting on ideas to start working on them. Okay. All right, group 2. We've got 9 of Pentacles starting straight off here. So there is some sort of success here. Okay, definitely financial success. So for somebody here, well, it could be traveling somewhere. Okay. Somebody could be also traveling abroad, traveling overseas, right? But what I get is somebody's moving on to something new, okay? So you're moving on to something new, bigger, better. Could have been a bit of delays, or there could have been some karmic things that you needed to sort out, some lessons that you needed to learn before you could progress to that stage. All right, what have we got for group 2, Spirit? Yeah, so it looks like somebody's finally removed the limitations when it comes to either, again, what you're creating, or you being able to actually step into a leadership role. So, like I said, it's going to bring in a lot more. Right? There's potentially some things up ahead, or some decisions maybe that you need to make as well. Okay, you could feel like maybe not 100% sure on which way you want to go with something as well. So somebody could have multiple. I'm getting for somebody as well. The message is going to be again, not for everybody. You're going to have in that one particular area, whether it's leadership or creativity, whichever is resonating with you, you're going to have potentially to make a decision between 2 different things. 1212 over here, and here I'm seeing 1212 over here. 255 group 2, you're seeing 255. Okay. But yeah, I'm getting this energy of like somebody may have like two things that they have to decide upon, right? Am I going to go this way? Am I going to go that way? So you're being guided as well with that 2 of Swords to use your intuition. All right. Thank you, Ralph, my darling. Use your intuition. All right. Don't overthink this. Don't, again, because if you're going to, and even if you start to get into like a little bit of looping thoughts, group 2, what I want you to do when you get into that space is start to just question those thoughts, right? At least start to question, are these reasonable thoughts, right? But feel into it, right? Feel into whatever this is, because whoever you are, you've already done you've already done work where you're able to actually feel into the energy like that. So you need to start really trusting. And whoever you are, it's like you've already started to trust your intuition. So it's like continue to trust it. Okay, don't let yourself get too far into your head. Yes, you want to be practical, but also recognize the fact that you have manifested an opportunity here which is in alignment with your desires. All right, so you don't really want to be fucking around finding out that you missed out on, because you don't want to be having these fucking toxic thoughts, right? Fearing the changes and all that shit, and then realizing, oh fuck, I missed out on a really like good investment, good opportunity, good position, right? So just if you see yourself getting into that loopy, start getting loopy, right? We can all get loopy from time to time, collective, can't we? But if you start getting to that sort of energy, then, you know, again, find a technique, cut those what are we going to call them? We're going to call them unhelpful, right? Those unhelpful thoughts. Okay, so yeah, freedom. So there's about, some sort of liberation here as well. So I feel like as well for somebody, there's going to be, embrace the change. There's going to be a new level as well of I don't know what was about to come out there, Spirit. What was something about formation? I was going to say there's going to be some financial freedom, like more financial freedom. And now I can't remember what the hell I just said before. My brain is a fucking sieve, right? Group 2, let's hope that your brain retains memory a little bit fucking better than mine, right? I swear. So retarded. But they're again, you know, embrace and welcome the opportunities, the changes, right? This is going to be really good. So financial freedom, formation, okay, divinity, yeah. So there is something, look at that abundance under that. So again, really tap in and use that intuition, any other abilities that you have, okay? So there is going to be, like I said, abundance that comes in, financial freedom, formation. What's this formation about? So I don't know, for some of you guys with that creativity, formation, I don't know why I'm getting like drawings. So someone's like, I'm seeing like, not quite like architecture drawings, but like planning drawings of plans of buildings of something. So there could be some sort of plans, something that you're building, which again could be taking off. So make sure that we are maintaining those positive thoughts. Okay. Formation. I don't know why I keep saying it. Apparently it's going to be significant. Formation, right? Formation. So yeah, really trust. This is talking about trusting your intuition here as well. Be right back. Need to swap digital weapons. All right, Gala. All right, Gil. Trust your intuition, okay? Trust it. Have confidence in what it is that you know is the right move to make here, okay? Give me one over here, and then we are going to move on to my group 3 is, right? So if some of you guys, when we talk about that creative side, so for some of you guys, it could be writing. I'm still getting that draw. I'm still getting this picture of drawing as well. Okay, so some of you guys are going to be creating or, you know, stepping into some sort of creative writing. Something that you've written could be taking off as well. There could be somebody that's viewing your work that you have already created in the past. Spirit's saying here as well, whoever you are, group tours, if this is what unfolds for you guys, and you do get presented with these opportunities, right? Keep your mouth shut, okay? Try and again keep all the wonderful shit that's going on in your life right now, you know, under wraps, okay? Just let things kind of form in the background and solidify. I mean, personally, you should probably never really tell people how much you earn, okay? It's really no one's fucking business. You can, if you want to, for shits and giggles, you can give people ballparks, but I probably wouldn't be sharing that information, especially for those of you guys that are going to step up into a leadership role, which is going to give you guys, again, that financial freedom, a lot more abundance, okay? So it could be quite a... it could be quite a big jump, right? Which is, again, no one's fucking business, okay? Because that's going to, we know what that does. When I've been reading, for a lot of you guys, remember these past energies, what's the one thing that these, and I say it like this, sorry, mum, 12. What's the one thing these motherfuckers from the past want to come back for? Because we know it's not love, right? It's not love, because there was never love to begin with. So what is it for? The the additionals that you've created, right, since you've left these people. So don't talk about it. Don't be careful with if, say for instance, there's a potential for an opportunity to open up. Be careful who you tell that to as well. Okay, so let's just say, here's an example, applying for a job. Haven't quite got interview yet, applying for a job. Like, I wouldn't even tell people, like, that I got the interview, or, like, you know what I mean? Keep shit under wraps right now, okay? Keep shit under wraps until it, can be kind of, like, fully exposed and whatever. But when it comes to, again, finance and abundance in particular, it's unless you trust people, I personally wouldn't fucking be showing people, like, your 20K fucking pay increase, right, that you're getting, right? That's, again, just an example of what we're talking about. So just, it's your business, right? Yes, you can be like, I got this new job once you get it, all that sort of stuff. But so that people don't send you energy of, she's not gonna get, like, they're not gonna get that job. You know what I mean? Oh, you're not gonna get that. That's not gonna happen. No one's gonna sign that. No one's gonna publish your book, right? So you get what I'm saying? So you don't want people throwing that fucking energy at your shit when you're, you know what I mean, you're working so hard towards it. Okay, you don't need that shit. So just be careful who you're telling. Make sure, and look, for those of you guys that are quite close to me, and again, you've spent a lot of time on my channel, and you guys should be able to really discern now between who's your actual fucking friends and who isn't, right? Who you can trust, who you can't. And yes, trust does take time, as does respect. Okay, and I mean, after time, if you don't trust or respect people, I don't know why you still got them around anyway. You fucking shouldn't. That's a waste of your time and energy. But if there's somebody that you do trust, that and this is where I'll say to you guys, right? Even if you trust a person, when it comes to money increases, promotions, creative ideas that are launching, like, good shit happening for you, make sure that you're only telling a person that you trust who's also, like, in the zone. You know what I mean? Like, who's in there, working on their shit, healing, growing, elevating, right? They've got their shit going on. Like, because even if you tell somebody that you technically trust, like, I trust them to what? To not stab them in the back, like, to stab you in the back. Like, you trust them to what? Not tell other people that, about your business, but do you trust them enough to not be jealous, to be envious, and to then project that fucking energy onto manifestation? So be mindful. Like, the trust is kind of, to me, there's levels of trust, right? There's people I trust with, certain information, but that I won't trust with my fucking kids. And then there's certain people that I will trust with my baby's life, right? Which means I would trust them to tell them about, any projects, my income, everything, right? If I trust you with my babies, I trust you with anything else that's third dimensional, right? So just be mindful of that. What level of trust do we actually have in particular people that we share things with, right? Because, jealousy is one of those hard things as well. Group 2, jealousy is a hard one, right? Because, people don't mean that. Like, it's not that they mean it sometimes, like these friends that, again, you could trust them not to stab you in the back or betray you, but it's they've got some healing and shit they need to do, okay? And look, if you've leveled up, I'm seeing 13, 4, number 8, right? So, again, whoever I'm talking to, group 2, you're already quite stable right now, but, like, your stability is about to increase, right? But yeah, it's like you've got to be careful with that whole envy thing. And look, if you've mastered that, if you've got some ideas or some guidance, and you can kind of recognize that in those people around you, and you can encourage them to, take action, take steps towards their goals and dreams, then that would probably be a really good thing for the dynamic. All right. So, try and help out people with the lessons and pass on the lessons and things that you guys have learned, as you've mastered something, and, you've got these people close to around you that, pass those lessons on, right? That's how the wisdom is shared, right? By us doing it, mastering it, and then passing it on to somebody else and helping somebody else through it. So, just consider that if you've got dynamics like that around you, that, it's all right, like, I can help you. Like, I know, you'd like to have more. And it's not that they don't want you to have it, It's just they would like to have certain things, right? Then you got fuckwits on the whole other spectrum of jealousy to the point where they're fucking cursed with that shit, right? Whole different scenario, okay? Somebody being jealous because, you know, oh, why was it them and not me, right? Like the fucking energy that I pick up off my channel a lot of the times when, you know, poxy fucking tarot readers come and watch my shit, you know? Oh, why does she get, you know? Well, just because, right? And that kind of jealousy, that kind of energy of envy is even fucking dark. Like, it's heavy darkness, okay? But even with the whole envy of, you know, your friend being like, oh, I wish I had that for myself, it's not that it will cause like heavy energy, but it could cause like a little bit of disconnect or a little bit of separation, okay? And then over time that distance can grow. So you know, if connections mean something to you and you can see that happening in your friendships group too with what plays out here, then, you know, step in and be that guide, right? Especially, again, we're talking about group 2, creativity, leadership, right? So, you know, help to lead others as well, you know, maybe to get them to the next stage, right? Just a consideration. Coffee time. Yeah, it's getting a little bit too late for coffee over our side of the world. I mean, it's 3 o'clock over here, so definitely not doing coffees anymore. Decaf, that's sacrilege, right? Who even fucking... Decaf shouldn't even exist, Ralph. What are you talking about? Anyway, all right. Group 2. What else? What else for my group 2s? Determination. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to, group 2ers, right, you've put a lot of intention into like what's unfolding here, or like the direction that you're heading in. Okay, somebody here's you know, looking for a lot more peace and harmony. But I want to say as well, it's not peace as in like the quietness and serenity. It's like peace within like your heart, your soul, that, you know, like you've leveled or you've made the right decision or that you've moved on to the next phase, right? That kind of, it's going to bring you like internal peace. I'm not talking about external peace, all right? Internal. Now, but you've been very determined, very focused. And look, it might have taken you some time, okay? Because there could have been some things here that, you know, you really needed to let go of. Okay, this could have been some, sorry, I've got to cover up whole naked bodies over here. You know, you could have been, you know, it could have taken you some time to release some things in order to align that mindset, you know, and to align yourself properly. When they can't touch who you've become, they try to dig up who you were. Well, I mean, that's all right. I'm not in a fucking grave, so I'm not sure who they fucking digging up, Laughlin, right? Like, people out there in fucking cemeteries, mate, digging up non-existent bodies, right? That's all right. But the thing is, right, like, you know, when people can't touch who you've become, they try to dig up who you were. That's because they're living in the past too, right? So they can dig up what they want. But what they need to recognize is that they're digging up old shit, right? And they're staying in that old energy. So, and when you shift out of old energy, what happens? New energy comes in, right? Like, you know, if I were to say the difference between, you know, this year and last year, everything's completely fresh and new, right? Like, well, not completely, but 99% of my support team, didn't have like a huge support team before, but, you know, everything that's coming, it's different, it's new, everything's new. All right, so you'll have new connections, new people, new situations, everything will be fresh, right? But man, if they want to dig, let them dig. At least they're preparing their own graves for later, right? Because when they finally get to the bottom of it, right, they're going to find that grave's empty, right? An empty grave. Okay, so yeah, you could have had a lot that you needed to release, group 2. Being stuck in the past keeps you from living in the present. Absolutely, and that stops you from moving forward to the future, right? Like, it's not fucking rocket science, people. Not rocket science, right? So yeah, you could have spent a lot of time alone as well. Okay, so there could have been a lot of again, I'm getting for somebody here, like it's been a bit of a journey here, like the internal work that you've had to do. It's 3:11 p.m. on the clock, right? So group 2, really significant here. I'm going to say group 2 is if you are seeing 311 and you've been like, this is resonating, like, you're in the fucking zone, baby. You are like in the motherfucking zone, right? So, you've worked through it, okay? With the release card coming out as well. Again, how many fingers do I need here? Jesus Christ. Got your booty hanging out, your boobies hanging out, right? Get it together, lady. But, you know, with, again, that releasing and that solitude, it's like you've really taken a step back. So you could have really cleared out, you know, people, places, and things. Like, can spend a lot of time cleaning out the people, places, and things, right? And now, again, you're very, I must say, very, very determined, right, to make some sort of change here for yourself. Okay, so intuition, again, listen to that intuition, group 2. All right, Spirit's like, that's enough, group 2, right? Group 2, you got it going on anyway, okay? So, and for those of you that are sitting in group 2, Spirit telling me, like, the potential to shift or the potential to get into, like, what's going to come out now for 3, which I'm assuming is going to be new, a potential for a promising new connection. It's like that could come in quite quickly, right? That could come in actually quite quickly because you're aligned. Okay, you're in a space of positive thoughts, you know, taking healthy risks, you know, believing in yourself, trusting your intuition, and moving forward towards your goals, your dreams, you know, all that fucking wonderful shit. So that also then puts you in a pretty sexy fucking energy, collective, right? Puts you in a pretty sexy energy, which, again, is magnetic, right? So it's attractive, which means you will attract energies, especially for those of you that are single. So if you're not single, don't worry about group 3. If you're in group 1, don't worry about group 3. If you're in group 2, don't worry about group 1, right? That's very click. It's like, yeah, see, I knew you'd clear this up for me, Spirit. I was like, I don't know how you want me to read this, but okay. All right. Snow is pretty well. Do you want to buy snow tires for the Jeep, freaking Ralph? If you want to, why not? Who's stopping you? Who are you asking here? You need to ask your mum before you can buy your snow tires, do you? So I just picked up this, and funny enough, right, we've got communication here. So we are talking about possible new boot energy, right? So group 3. Do I want that? No, I don't want that. Collective, there may be options coming up here. You're like, I don't really want that. Okay, that's not really what I want. Okay, so again, opportunities, options, right? Opening up for somebody here as well. Options. Or I'm getting like potential to go more than one direction. Somebody could be moving. I'm just doing a lot of moving around, a lot of shifting. Okay. Going in a different direction. So yeah, somebody could be going in a bit of a different direction to where they thought they were going to go. Or I know what I just heard for somebody, don't go back. Right? Do not go back. Don't go back. I don't know who that is that needs to eat, right? But your stomach's about to like eat its own your stomach's about to eat itself, right? Go eat whoever you are. You've got like somebody's getting like hunger pains, right? What you hungry for? Hope it's just food. Hope you're not hungry for love, because you are hungry for love. Seeing 311 and picking number 3 is not how you're gonna manifest it, all right? So we don't want to be hungry for it. Dance of Souls. So yeah. So you're going to need to, and it's going to require you to be vulnerable, collective, okay? And that's a big one, all right? So this is going to be a really good indication, guys. For those of you guys that know yourselves quite well, all right, and know that you have that ability to be quite vulnerable with, you know, connections, in your connections, even if it's just like friends, right? Or even if, whatever it is. If you know you've got a deep level of vulnerability, the way that you're kind of going to know if you've got options coming up as to, you know, which direction to go is by the level of like vulnerability that you see in that person, okay? So, because otherwise that's going to bother you, right? You're going to be like, well, I'm like, you know, being open and, you know, like really trying to let energy in, but if it's closed off and if it's not matching you on that vulnerability level, you're going to be able to see that, right? So, you know, it's important that you guys like really start to look at your own patterns, your own behavior, so that you can recognize when, you know, certain things start to come up as things start to play out, right? Open that heart chakra. That's right. Wings of love. So somebody is going to be blessed here, okay? Give your love wings and it will return to you multiplied, all right? So again, this is about opening up, being open to something, okay? This could also be spirit telling you, like, be positive about the fact that something is going to be coming in, okay? So you could feel like you've waited forever, right? And look, some of you guys, it's been a long time. Okay, it's been a long time. Not gonna lie, I know some of your personal stories. I know it's been a long time. But just because it's been a long time, if you are starting to tell yourself it's never gonna happen, realign your thoughts with your desires, okay? That's gonna be the message here for somebody, to realign those thoughts with the desires. My desire is to, and I will have it, right? I will have what I want, okay? No sacrificing, no unchecked tick boxes, right? Like, you're ticking the fucking list off, babies, right? You are ticking the fucking list off. Self-care? Question mark? What do you mean? Question mark. Is that even a question? Is that even a question, self-care? That's a baseline necessity, right? Shouldn't be a question, Ralph. Necessity, okay? Don't settle, pedal, okay? Don't settle. If you're settling, let me tell you, if you even get into the energy of settling, collective, do you know what's going to happen? Enjoy enjoy a whole nother, like, you know, little merry-go-round on the karmic wheel, okay? But I'm going to say as well, if you're having like those kind of things going on there, it's probably going to be impacting other areas of your life as well. Be mindful, again, everything is all very intertwined, right? It's like, true self-worth isn't just about like one particular area, okay? So let's just say somebody says, oh, I know my value, and they're talking about when it comes to dating men, right? I'm going to say it from a woman's perspective. So say you're a woman, right, and you're like, oh, I know my worth when it comes to dating men, right? And so, you know, you might hold yourself back and, you know, you won't settle and stuff like that. But let's just say you're also a business owner and you're undercharging because on another aspect, your self-worth isn't completely intact. It is for this, but it's not for that, all right? So just be mindful of how those things can also like impact the other areas of your life, okay? It's like you want it to be, you want the worthiness to be complete, right? Like complete. So if it's not feeling complete, go back to whatever, you know, whatever method or process that you used to kind of work through that in the past. If you haven't had to, and, you know, it's just something that you need to work on now, look for the techniques, okay? Therapy, whatever it is that you guys need. Again, I'm not here to give you like fucking your readings, your downloads, your fucking therapy session, you do this, and this. Like, you guys have to fucking be proactive, right? I can't spoon feed it to you, but you get what I'm saying. If you know something's a problem, okay, be proactive in researching what is going to be my solution and how do I access that, okay? Simple. Again, we live in an age of fucking technology, people. There's no fucking excuses. None at all. None at all. Does everybody give you everything online for free? No. No, they don't, right? So first of all, A, don't expect me to, but B, right, you're going to have to go look for some shit. But be prepared. And for those of you that are truly wanting to invest in yourself and get the best, then you won't even use that as an excuse, right? That won't even come into play. All right, you will invest in yourself, your growth, and whatever it is that you fucking need to overcome those things. Therapy is different from... It absolutely is. Absolutely. And look, I'm happy to do it. Like, I do coaching stuff, right? But I'm not about to sit here and fucking give it to you guys all out here on a fucking live, okay? You can book in for that because that's my worth. That's my value, right? That's how I value myself. 3, 2, 1. But somebody needs to get going on something here as well, okay? Or something needs to get going, or there's a countdown, right? Counting down, okay? So, divine guidance here. So there could be an alternative here that you're asked to consider, right? Spirit could actually... Spirit could... My brain just went dead then. Spirit could potentially be giving you alternative options to consider, right? And for somebody, it could be a little bit of a test, right? It could be a little bit of a test. 15, 15, 6, 6, 12, 3, communication, right? So yeah, somebody's going to have seven of Raph there, right? 7 of Raphael. You don't mind if I call you Raph, fucking Archangel Raphael? I don't think so, right? We'll just call Archangel Michael fucking Mick over here, right? We'll just we're gonna give them nicknames out here, right? Because we can, right? You know, archangels had sense of humors as well, right, people? It doesn't have to be so fucking... Don't be so serious. So, yeah, there is, again, decisions, right? Decisions, options, okay? And for somebody, it's going to be almost like... I want to say it's not really a test, but it will sort of be a test. Does that make sense? Not like, you know what I mean? Like freaking, but you're not going to fail it, all right? But there's going to be a lot of energy kind of coming in. When you say spirit, what do you mean exactly? Spirits, the spirits, all of them, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, most high, spirit. I just refer to it in general as spirit. You can call it divine, whatever you want. Whatever you want. We call it soul, right? Spirit, soul, whatever the fuck you want to call it, babies. 7 of not 7 of Ralph, 7 of Raph, baby, Raph. So yeah, it's, again, you know, it's be clear about what it is that you want, and then when that's there, we grab it, right? 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3 on the screen over there. Yeah, see what I mean? Leap of faith, grab it, right? When you see it, you know it, you're like, got it, okay? That's how you're gonna navigate this. All right, let's have a look. What's this energy for those of you guys that are... Whose story is this? Whose story is this? What do we got going on here? Yeah, perspective. Okay, so for somebody here, you are going to need to take a moment, okay, to reflect on the energies that are around you. Right, so somebody, you could have options at the moment, or if you've got options around you at the moment, this part of the message is definitely going to be for you. Okay, so take a step back for a moment and spend a little bit of time reflecting on your truth, your desires, what it is that you're trying to do, you know, what is actually truly aligning with that before, again, you grab it. Somebody's really going to grab your attention, okay? There's going to be somebody that really grabs your attention. And it doesn't necessarily mean that if they grab your attention, that it's going to be the right person, okay? So be careful of temptation as well. Temptation. Somebody could be in the army, all right? Somebody could be in the military, Air Force, something of that nature, right? Again, I'm getting discipline though here as well, right? Discipline, law, right? So I don't know, you could be, again, in some sort of... military, army, something like that, or police. It's just something where there's discipline, or you are a person who has a lot of discipline. Okay, you've been very disciplined. There is a good future coming here. Okay, so we've got I'm going to say for somebody here, it's, and you're worried about it. Why are you worried about it? You're just like, I'm just not sure. So if you're, again, whoever I'm picking up on right now, if you're sitting in an energy of like, I'm not sure, like doubting and pessimistic about like love and shit coming in, then get out of your head, okay? Like get yourself into a place of peace, okay? Because there is a much more enriching future that is up ahead. So spirit don't want you to worry, okay? Again, if you've got options, don't panic, right? Don't panic, it's organic. Because panicking is not going to fucking do anything. It's, again, it's going to be made pretty clear to you once you go through the process and go through the steps. There's no need to fucking rush, okay? If an offer's being put on the table for like 2 seconds with a fucking ultimatum, you know what you do with that? Say, get that shit off my fucking table, bitch, right? We don't do that, okay? Things take time to build. Okay, but once you recognize what it is, that's when you need to grab it. Okay, that's when you need to take action, grab it, and move forward with the whole process. New boo, question mark, right? So I know somebody could have been single for 3 years. Okay, so it could have been single for 3 years, 3 months, three decades. Would hope fucking not, right? Ace of Raphael there, but there is definitely a new connection here that's on the horizon, a positive new connection. Okay, that's promising, right? Got success and victory, baby, right? So, it is going to be, again, don't doubt that what you're going to get is going to be your wish fulfillment, unless the only reason why you should doubt if anything's going to be your wish fulfillment is if you're going to fucking settle. That's the only time you should be worried. If you're going to fucking settle, then yeah, I'd be fucking worried about that. Not my wishes not being fulfilled, hey, because you're fucking settling, right? But don't panic thinking that, like, things, again, think about the level that you're trying to elevate yourself to. What standard are you holding yourself accountable to? And how many people around you do you think are already at that level that you're going to have that match, right? So be mindful. Things take time, okay? It could be that the person that's actually, going to be for you or meant for you, like, has to work through some shit too, right? But don't settle, okay? If you're going to fucking settle, it's not going to be your wish. It's going to be a fucking disaster, and you're going to be selling yourself short. And I'm telling you, if you settle, right, if you allow yourself to settle in any area, settle for less than best or less than what you want, it is going to impact every other area of your life. Spirit don't care whether you're thinking about this one or this. Like, spirit, like, when you say, like, I'm ready, right? I'm ready for this, that, right? I'm ready for the journey. I'm ready. Like, they hear it as like, oh, they're ready. They're ready for, like, So if you find that you're getting, like, challenged in these different areas, don't think that, oh, I'm so solid here with it, right? I'm telling you, it's going to impact you somewhere else and other places if you haven't really solidified it in all the different areas of your life. So think about these things, okay? But don't be sitting here like, oh, it's never going to happen, or, I'm so sick of waiting, right? You know what that fucking energy does, guys. I've taught you guys enough. I've spoken about it enough. If you're going to be sitting in your fucking shitty fucking energies and your woe is me's and your pessimism and your negativity, you know what you're going to fucking get? Fuck all. You're going to get everything that you're fucking speaking out, thinking about, okay? Because that's what spirit are hearing from you. Like, Mystical has to fucking pull me up all the time, right? It'll be like a slip of the tongue. And most of the time I don't mean some of the shit that I say. It's more like out of fucking sarcasm. But spirit don't often fucking know when you're being sarcastic, okay? They don't. So be careful, especially around a new moon, right? Especially around a time of or a period in which we would focus our energy on manifesting, right? I'm going to say it like this, you'd be a fucking idiot to do that to yourself. So don't do it to yourself. You've come to terms with the fact that you may die alone. Good, acceptance, right? But that's probably why you're more likely, Laughlin, to eventually find somebody, because you're also not attached to an outcome. Because again, if you have a particular standard for yourself, right, and you are not going to settle, and you know your standards are quite high, like, come on, man. Like, if you guys have been around freaking tarot land, right? You've seen the karmic bullshit that's in some of these reads. How many people do you think are like you or at your level, in or around you, in the vicinity that you're going to be able to date? So be real, okay? Yeah, I've had to learn to not speak in so many. Yeah, exactly. Like, look, and it's funny. I said something last night, and someone was like, "Don't fucking say that to yourself." And I was like, "I was joking." Oh, that's what it was, right? So I was talking about, like, on my, again, we've talked about this, right? So 2025, Kerry was supposed to get back into training, and she fucking didn't, and she's been feeling guilty. So I've got to put my own butt into. I need to get disciplined, right? I want to get back to training. As we're getting older, want to make sure you're staying fit and active. So I'm not waking up with a fucking sore back. Right, that sort of shit. Okay, I want to stay flexible and, make sure that we're looking after our bodies as we get older. Got to still be able to do the splits at 60s, right? But I had said to myself, right, that, and this was ages ago, like probably like almost 2 years ago, if I ever get to the point where I can't even do like one push-up, I'm just going to stand in front of the mirror and like berate myself and call myself like a fat bitch and stuff, right? And like I said that last night, and someone was like, what the fuck? Don't say that to yourself. Like, and I was like, because you know what? When we speak and stuff like that, our cells listen as well, right? The cells in your body, right? The vibration of everything, right? So just don't fucking say it unless you really mean it. Can't even do the splits. Oh man, look, I couldn't either. Look, maybe you need to do some stretches, right? And that could be a great way to start out, is just, start with doing some stretching, okay? Get some flexibility and some mobility before maybe trying to go on a full blown busting out in the splits, right? But, make sure you're wearing loose pants if you are going to attempt that too, guys, right? Just you don't want to be splitting your fucking pants and not actually doing the splits, right? The only thing that's splitting is your pants, and you've got a drafty back door, right? But you just ask universe for people to be intimidated. What? No, it's not that. And this is the thing, and I am gonna break this down for you, Ralph. Some people, right? He didn't say all people. So there are obviously people that won't be intimidated by his strength, but that's not like, I mean, that's a fact, right? That's a factual. It's You've been waiting to try hot yoga. I mean, I just get fucking hot doing yoga, man. So it doesn't even need to be hot yoga. I can just do yoga and I'd get fucking hot. Note to self: wear loose-fitting clothes when stretching. Exactly, right? I mean, look, you can go in your birthday suit, right? I mean, more than welcome to. Just make sure you close your blinds, because your neighbours don't want to see your butthole, right? They don't. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know your neighbours, but again, don't be doing this, right? Don't be sitting on your fucking bed collective and being like, don't. The less you focus on it, 333, right? The less you focus on what you're not trying to manifest, as in lack, being unfulfilled, right? The less you focus on that, and the more you just keep getting on with, all the good shit, then if you've set those intentions, you've set that as a desire. And this is why I always say, guys, write this fucking shit out, right? Write the shit out, okay? Write it out. Right. Because not only if you're saying it, but when you're writing it, right, it's another level of calling that in. It's also something you can refer back to. And again, I prefer pen to paper. I don't like when you do whatever the fuck you want, but if you want my opinion, and we're talking about trying to manifest shit, go pen to paper, right? Get in touch with, you know what I mean? Like, feel the pen on that paper, feel the momentum and the energy of you writing those words out. Don't just fucking type it on a fucking screen, right? I get it, we live in a digital age, but spirit's fucking ancient, man, right? We got ancient spirits that we channel from. They don't, they talk about the white stallion, and we talk about the fucking white Mustang, right? That's the equivalent, right? Spirit is ancient, so try and be more natural when it comes to things like that, when you're trying to, again, connect into spirituality, trying to manifest that sort of stuff. You can do it digitally, whatever, but it's just my opinion that it's nicer and it's thought out. It's not just a fleeting thought. It's not just rambling thoughts. It's structured, it's decisive, it's fucking clear, and it's right in front of you, right? So then what happens when a person comes into your life? If it's not what's on your fucking list and right in front of you, then what is it? It's not your wish fulfillment, is it? Pretty simple, okay? So again, I did say before, be careful of something that you're attracted to, or something that attracts you, or somebody that attracts you, but for the wrong reasons, okay? Like, it's not for I don't want to say the wrong reasons, but like, it's like the attraction to something. Now, I'm not saying physical, right? Whatever this is going to be different for everybody, but it's going to be tempting, but there's an element, there could be an element or something that's missing, right? So again, make sure that you're taking time to reflect and looking at, okay, well, what's going on here, right? Before you move forward, all right? Because you ain't going to be back fucking blaming me later, right, when you haven't taken these fucking steps, okay? You are manifesting here, right? And you're about to have some sort of massive breakthrough, right? Massive breakthrough energy, okay? And I'm getting, again, right? Make sure with what you're manifesting, write it out. Communication. Get it down on paper, okay? Be clear. Communicate this with the universe, right? Page Gabriel, okay? I don't know, is this spirit giving you a message, or is it you sending that message to spirit? Okay? Follow your passion. Are you ready for any challenge? Are you ready for it? Get ready for it. Be ready for excitement. Way to go, Group 3. Well, Group 3 could very easily go two different ways, right? We got Mick coming out, right? Our good old Archangel Mick's out here, all right? So King and Michael. Okay, again, so, you know, we've got a lot of here, message communication, what you're passionate about. So again, write it down. Okay, write it down. Think about these things. Take time to think about this right now, today, in the energy, today, tomorrow, like over the next 24 hours. In fact, I probably should have done this fucking reading yesterday. I didn't get time. Sorry, guys. But, oh no, hang on. For you guys over in the States, you're fine. Oh, you're fine. All right, my side of the world, we've still got plenty of time. All right, so get onto it. Okay, get onto it. As long as you maintain your integrity here, right? And you don't settle for shit. No settling, right? Then you're going to get your wish fulfillment either way, right? Spirit will test you. They will. And be careful if you can't spell properly, all right? If you're going to write this, and I mean this, right? When you are manifesting, be mindful of your spelling, okay? So make sure that you are actually spelling correctly, because you don't want to end up with something that you didn't want. Thank you for mistyping the word will into well. That's what triggered that for me. Absolutely. Vision boards, right? Vision boards are fucking awesome. But with that vision board, try to also maybe dot point what those images or what that actual representation is. Because, like, just say for instance, it's, I'm trying to think of an item or something. Let's just say it is a picture. Thank you, Laugh. I appreciate you, darling. Let's just say it's a picture of a whole bunch of people sitting in a circle in a meditative position, right? Well, what the fuck does that mean? Okay, does that mean like you wanna manifest like-minded friends? Are you trying to manifest an opportunity to get yourself to some sort of healing retreat, to facilitate some sort of healing journey? Like, what does that actual image represent, and put that on paper or put it in a dot point, so that again it's further solidifying what it is that you're manifesting, right? So Spirit's like, it's not, we're not going into the we're not going to dive into who this person is, right? Like, this isn't a fucking Spirit's like, this isn't a fucking general tarot fucking message, right? This is about how to take control of your current situation, your manifestations, and the energy, right? Because again, it's about your personal growth here and what you're wanting to be successful in. Spirit don't give a fuck about, and you're going to be meeting a fucking Pisces or a da-da-da-da-da. Spirit's like, who gives a fuck, right? Who gives a fuck what their star sign is? It doesn't matter what someone's fucking star sign is, what their background is, what fucking color they are, okay? You know what fucking matters? What are their characteristics? What qualities do they fucking have, right? That's what fucking matters. Okay, that's the only thing that's going to matter. So don't. Spirit's like, this isn't a fucking, because there's going to be somebody that kind of like, oh, but who's it going to be? Spirit's like, we don't give a fuck who it's going to be, right? And if that's your energy, Spirit's like, it's probably not going to be fucking anybody anyway. Don't worry about it, right? That's not the focus here. The focus is how do we get there, right? How do we recognize it when it's there, and what do we fucking do about it? You know what I mean? What do we do about it? Okay. Either way, like, again, it's going to bring good times, right? Lots of healing, dreams coming true, right? That's all that fucking matters, right? Doesn't matter if it's a water sign, a fire sign, a fucking air sign, earth sign, right? You give a fuck what sign it is. The only thing is you need to pay attention to the fucking signs, right? That's all that Spirit care about. Spirit, I did have to put the extra, I did have to put the extra fucking in, because now I'm passionate, Spirit, too. Now I'm passionate about it. Don't, Shauna, don't, right? They don't need to be. Look, have you seen the fucking egos on some of these men in here? No, we have some of the most amazing fucking masculine energies in our little tribe over here. We do. Thank God we've got you guys too, right? Because I'm telling you, some of us women would have seriously become feminists by now if we didn't believe that there was still some good men out there that are moving towards, positive changes. Okay, it'd be a fucking scary prospect out here. All right, group 3. Love you guys. Okay, enjoy. All right, let's get into it. I don't know, what are we getting into? guys are tired, go to bed, right? Don't, you're like, fuck you, it's Friday night. All right, relax, Friday night. I'm not your mum, you're right. You're right, I'm not your mum. You know what I'm doing on Saturday night? I'm so wild tonight. I'm going to be baking gingerbread. I'm going to be baking gingerbread. It's my wild Saturday night. If you fill them enough, the bad ones will pop. That's, look, you know what? I like that, Shauna. Yeah, I that's very much, you know. Oh, yeah, we're just getting into it. We are just getting into it, right? We're about to get into our mini reads for you guys. So if you guys have got a question you would like to ask, you'd like to jump on the list, right? Get your name and your question in the... even if you want to first just pop me, right? Like just say me in the comments if you would like to go on the list. I'll put you guys down and then put your question in as soon as you can after that, right? So I'll start forming a list and then we'll get into it, babies. 15, 15, 6, 6, 12, number 3. You got a question? Oh, all right. Shauna's gone. Shauna's on the list. Can I volunteer, Reno, as tribute for a new... Well, you know what I need, but I need my fucking glasses now. Where are they? Where are my glasses? I can't see my glasses. You ain't got no light? Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. I watched, I mean, look, my Friday night, I watched rom-coms, right? That's where I was at last night. So, romantic comedies. Can I volunteer? New move, new him. Is that what we're talking about? We're renovating, right? We're renoing. We're doing a renovation. We want to know how the renovations are going. All right, that's better. I still need to go get my eyes tested. They're not strong enough. Not strong enough. Right? If there's 2 things I need strong, it's my coffee and my glasses. All right, Shauna. And then we've got, Shauna's going to go on first. Don't forget as well, guys, members will take priority on the list. So that's the usual. Is it Friday night and you're feeling all right, though? Like, it's Friday night. 344, Shauna, 344. 344, go look up 344, angel number 344. All right, Reno for his Reno, right? That's right. Renovations. Is the universe listening, Ralph? Well, don't chat shit then, mate. You know, if the universe is listening, Ralph, I would, you know, hold off on the shit chatting. All right, Shauna, what's happening next few months? Shauna, the first thing I got when I read that the first time was challenges. Okay, challenges. And I hate to say that. Challenges. There's going to be some challenges that come up for you in the next few months. Now, you can either go and Spirit just stop. Spirit just said, just stop, Shauna. Okay? You can either say to yourself, oh, for fuck's sake. Or you can go, right, bring it on, okay? There's 2 different ways that you can handle this, but challenges. There's going to be some challenges here, okay? You're going to feel challenged. I'm not saying tested. Tested, no. Challenged, right? You're going to be challenged. There's going to be some challenges to face. What am I looking for? What am I settling for? Is what I just heard. What am I looking for? What am I settling for? Okay, there's challenges. There's thanks for the side note, Spirit, just speaking, channeling. And then I just said to myself, oh yeah, but like, I don't know, Spirit, I need to stop, and this is what I need to stop doing, right? I need to stop when I know something is coming through as a message and it might not sound like the most positive, or it could be a difficult message for me to maybe deliver, or, you know, it might be a little bit triggering, or you're not so fucking pleasant. I need to not sit here and feel bad and be like, oh, I'll just get some cards. No, I know what I'm fucking hearing right now. I know what I'm hearing right now. Well, exactly. Okay. So there's going to be some challenges, right? To see how you're going to face it. All right. So there are some things, or the challenges, and this is what they're telling me. The challenges that are going to come up for you, Shauna, are potentially challenges from like it's pattern stuff, right? Things that maybe played out before. Okay, to see what how you're going to kind of handle certain things this time around, right? So there could be more, I want to say, repeat lessons, right? Or things that you've already kind of experienced, right? That you're going to be re-challenged with to see what are we going to push through. Are we going to be like, oh, fucking here we go, you know what I mean? And get all like that over it? Or are we going to go, you know what? Bring it on. I'm ready for the level up. I'm ready to, to discipline myself, right? To take up the challenge in order to have that growth, okay? In order to have that expansion. So your mindset and your attitude towards what these challenges are, right? Yeah, my ego mind over here is like, pull some cards, Carrie. My higher self's like, shut the fuck up, right? Shut the fuck up, ego. Okay, so this happens all the time, right? Because I know when I start channeling messages like this, people are like, they want cards. I'm not going to give you fucking cards, right? And I'm not saying like that to you, Shauna, but like, if you have a problem with me channeling a message like this and you don't like these kind of messages, then kindly fucking exit the fucking live, right? Because I don't need to use fucking cards all the time, right? I know the energy, I know what spirit is saying to me because I can fucking hear it. They're talking to me like they're talking to me, right? So, but my ego keeps going like, pick up cards and shuffle. No, we'll fucking get this deck off my fucking table, right? That could be something as well that's significant, Shauna, okay? Because there's a reason why I was just saying that and then like really kind of reiterating that as well. So that could also be something that is going to be significant with what we're talking about here. All right? I think I did that already. Well, good. Well, this might be new challenges then, right? So maybe this is things that you haven't taken up in the past that maybe you've been like, oh, no, don't want to touch that. Like, I don't want to push that, right? So it's the challenges though, whatever they're coming for, are again to get you to that next level. So it's not spirit telling me like it's not that they can't tell me any one solid specific thing. Okay, so it's not going to be a specific, but there's going to be. I don't even want to say annoyances, but there's going to be, you're going to notice it. You're going to kind of know where, just some cute chairs or charms. What are we talking? See, what is with you guys and your spelling, right? I can't see. You guys can't spell. We're doing fucking great together. 7, 16, 25. Why are we talking about 7, 16, 25 now, Laughlin? I know we said that. I know what that's from the other day, but charm? You want some cute charms? Oh, fucking, you know what? Fucking, because I fucking love you, right? I love the charms. This bag is getting lumped. I'm counting it. I want to weigh it because I feel like I've got like, I'm getting close to like a good 1.5 or close to at least 1 kilo of fucking charms in here, man. Like it's, I got a whole bunch of like letter charms today as well. All right, we'll just satisfy a fucking Shauna's fucking need for a charm, right? All right, Spirit, can you show me what some of these challenges may like relate to? What could these challenges relate to here? Just give me a minute, I gotta sit with this, hold up. I don't know why I'm getting like something about, because I've got the string lights, right? But so there could be challenges maybe that you come up that have something to do with like being strung along, right? Being highly strung over shit. I looked at a truck today online. Oh, was it? Get out of here. I did say blue, green, and 7, 16, or 25, didn't I? I did fucking say that. So yeah, it could be, or this could also be like, because I'm getting like a long line, like something could take some time here, right? This could also be about, I'm getting as well like, speaking in English, Carrie. I'm just trying to make sure my words are correct here when I speak, right? So again, trying to be very intentional, okay? So I don't know, there could be some challenge we're getting as well, because like they've got the is that an M or a W, right? I don't know why I keep wanting to place it on upside down as a W. I'm pretty sure it's an M, but you I'm getting as well, like, so there could be something here as well, something challenging when it comes to with just with the lights and like you or like yeehaw. Oh my god, one of my guys is laughing at me. He's like, "You're cooked today." I am cooked today, but you're not giving me a full sentence here. You're just giving me like little bits of shit here. So there could be challenges when it comes to either you celebrating things, being able to celebrate things, struggles with going to celebrations, something along those kind of lines, right? So I'm getting like that could be a challenge that potentially comes up. Socialization, maybe not even, or also with the lights as well, like not like about stepping into the light. Yeehaw. You're in Kentucky. I fucking love that. I love that. So yeah, it's like now if you, it's like I'm getting as well. We've got the little like clip here which keeps some paper together. So it's like I don't know whether like maybe like you're trying to keep it two together, like keeping it together, right? Or whether you need to keep something together as well, like gather something up and like clip it together, like bring something together. Okay, so this could also be about like bringing people together or coming together, right? So I think about, you know, like we're clipping a whole bunch of paper together. So there's something to do here with like togetherness or socialization or events or something of that nature. So that could be something that comes up as a challenge or that you find challenging. Fucking people are just challenging in general, but it is actually the letter M here, right? So we've got the letter, like, we've got me here, right? M-E-Y. Me, right? So, I don't know whether maybe you're overly isolated, Shauna. Okay, so isolation could be a fucking thing, right? I feel like being overly isolated, right? That could be, you could be faced with events or things that come up that, like, you have to challenge yourself or, again, like, just, you know, come out of your comfort zone here, okay? Don't ask why, just, you know, don't ask why. Why? Just either accept the challenge or say no, but eventually the things that, Spirit, I want to say this, that the lessons in which you deny now are going to come back up one way or another, okay? So whatever you decide not to fucking deal with now, either way, it's going to have to come back up. So be mindful of that, right? Be mindful of like going, no, not fucking dealing with that, right? They want you to get into the whatever is coming that's going to, and look, to you, Shauna, it might not feel like a challenge, right? But it's not going to be like a fucking walk in the park. You get what I'm saying? Like there's going to have to be things that you're like, there will be resistance to certain things that you'll then, you know, kind of be guided to either push through or maybe don't. And if you don't, it's going to come back up at some point, all right? Well, that could be the challenge, right? Is trying to step out and be more social. You know what I mean? Step out into the light, get in around people, like be comfortable with, you know, being in people's company. Basically, is kind of what I want to say. Man, you know, I think ever since the last retrograde happened, I can't speak English now. Ever since, right? That's it. My fucking English speaking. My brain's not working today either. 3:55 on the clock. All right, Reno, let's have a look at these renovations with 3:55 starting out your read. Okay, 3:55 on the clock. I just want to go back up as well. And now I need my glasses. Okay, beautiful. I love that. All right, awesome. I love that. That's a really good start, Reno, right? The fact that you are, you know, you've taken action, right, towards something that you're trying to manifest, that you're looking ahead, you're making plans, you're looking ahead, and you're taking action. Okay, so that's like the first positive step to any transformation, is showing spirit, or showing the universe, we'll put it like that for you, Reno, right? Showing the universe that you're ready to take action. Okay, so when you become ready to take action, spirit get ready to help to get you there, right? You have a business meeting on Sunday. Any advice? Yep, I'll put you down, Ralph. Yeah, the fact that is willing to change, right, is again, yeah. So the second you become willing and you're, immersing yourself in action, then yeah, again, there will be things that are orchestrated along the path to really get you to that end goal. Now, the one thing I want to say with any manifestation, anything that you're trying to create, anything that you're wanting to build, what's our number one rule? No attachments to the outcome. Remember to enjoy the journey too. Okay, it's not about the end of it, right? Because what happens when we get to the end? It's the end, right? It's the end. It's what's all in between that, which is what, is meant to also be enjoyed. Okay, it can be challenging, it can be fun, it can be easy, it can be whatever it is. It's gonna be a whole bunch of things, right? But that's the whole main point of it. Because when we get to the end, the outcome, let me tell you what happens quite quickly once you've succeeded at what you've set out to do. Well, then you kind of get bored, right? It gets a little bit, you don't sit in that like winning energy, that winner's energy for the rest of your fucking life, right? When you've done it, right? It'll be great. There's success, of course, but you will then want another challenge, all right? So don't worry too much about what the end outcomes of anything is when you guys are manifesting. Just have the desire, have the dreams, and then start to align your thoughts and your actions with that. That's it. That's all you need to focus on. Anything else is going to take up space in your brain, right? That is fucking useless, right? Like, you need that brain capacity to navigate this, all right? So, all right, let's have a little look-see. What do I want to use? What do I want to use? Reno, with everything coming up here as well, allow yourself to really remain open as to, like what tools you can use, don't I don't know if you're like, maybe if you get a little bit particular over certain things, or like things have to be a particular way, or like, let's just say, come on spirit, give me an example, because my brain can't think of one. I'm trying to think of something where it's like you've got different options of like a tool or something. All right, here's an example. So, when we do eyelashes, right, lash extensions, we got tweezers, different tweezers, right? So, you might have a favorite set of tweezers that you like to do your lash application with. What spirit are trying to tell me, like, is stay open to potentially, like, other tools or other methods or other ways of actually going about stuff. So yeah, it's like, try to remain really, really open, and like be welcoming of, maybe like looking at new tools of, navigating your mental health, or like whatever it is. Just be really open right now. Try not to be so fixed in, oh, but it's got to be this way, or I've got to use that, it's got to be done that way, I have to do, like, try to just be a bit more, okay, yeah, maybe I could use that. Yeah, maybe I could use that pen, or maybe I could use that pen, right? Oh, but this is the pen I always use though, right? But yeah, maybe you could use that pen, right? That's what it is, right? So it's not about the pen, right? Or it's not about the tool, it's not about the thing, it's about the openness. And that's what spirit want you to do, is open up. The more that you open up to the possibilities, the more amazing things that are going to flow through for you, all right? So thank you, spirit. Love you, spirit. I'm picking on you guys with this spelling, right? It doesn't matter in here, but if it's going to be a manifestation process, yes, your spelling does absolutely matter, right? If you're writing a fucking book, your spelling definitely matters. So yeah, it's just yeah. It's not just new opportunities though, Rena. It's new ways of doing things, right? New ways of thinking about things, new ways of perceiving things, like just new anything. Just it's not so much just be open, right? Remain open, right? On like a higher level, right? And allow every kind of avenue to fall in under that openness, okay? Within reason, right? We're talking about being open to healthy things, things that are actually going to be productive. You know, like you don't want to be like wide open like fucking 7-Eleven hanging out on fucking street corners. You get what I'm saying, right? Like we're not talking about that kind of fucking open. I'm like, was there even fucking English in that last comment? I don't even know. All right, let's have a look. What's happening for Reno? He's renovating his life. What's happening? Yeah, so it's like with the Hangman reverse, it's like I'm getting like don't be so again like don't be so fixed on seeing things like it's this way or no way, right? Like this is the only way it can be done. Like they want you to flip that right into the upright, right? So that you're like you're getting different ideas and perspectives and new ways of thinking, because when you can open up like that, let's just say for instance, that's it. No, I would probably look unless you need like dexamphetamines, like because you got fucking ADHD or you're medicated for it. Personally, that's not what I'm recommending at all. In fact, if you want to know where that lands you, it's landing you in prison, all right? Because like been there, done that, bro, right? So speaking from personal experience, definitely don't go down that fucking path, right? No fucking mowing your lawns at fucking 3 a.m. or fucking vacuuming your lawn at 3 a.m. either, right? No cracktivities, okay? Well, if you take, it's definitely not doing what it does to people who shouldn't take it. But yes, make sure you take your medication. Make sure you're taking your medication, blah, 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 blah. Make sure you're taking your medication correctly too, okay? Frequency, things like that. That's going to also, because like it will affect you, right? And you being stable, right? So I don't need to tell you, I'm not your fucking doctor. Listen to your doctor, Reno, okay? Make sure you listen to your doctor. I'm not your mum. Not your mum. Okay, make sure you're getting good rest as well. Okay, make sure you take like good frequent breaks as well. And pause to reflect, right? Like, so take a little bit of time, after you've like made a move, done something, and go, okay, well, how do I feel about that, right? You licked it? All right, nice. That's, yeah, awesome. So yeah, it's like, again, like, anytime you've kind of made a move here, Reno, and like, you're like, or you've got a process that you've got to do or go through, just with the Four of Swords here and the Hermit and the Hangman coming out here, and Knight of Pentacles came out after that. Like, really think about this on all different angles so that, you can make sure you're getting that success, right? You're having that victory there, all right? You don't have to rush and look, and the other thing I'm going to say as well, don't leave things till last minute, okay? I feel like for some reason, Dino could be significant. Dinosaurs. Don't go slow, right? Don't leave things to the last minute. So if you struggle, Reno, with discipline, which obviously you probably would, and the focus, okay, you might want to keep like accountable to times, right? So structure your days out. So you're like, this is the time I do this, right? This is the time I do that. Try and utilize different tools, different ideas, so that you keep yourself accountable. If you know you're going to struggle and it might be a little bit difficult to stay focused, right? Make sure you're setting all that stuff up well before you're getting into actually having to focus, okay? You do sleep studies? Why are we talking about sleep studies, babe? Oh, yeah, you discussing. All right. What translator? What do you mean? Is it my Aussie? Is my Aussie too fucking what? What? Next I'll just start talking fucking Greek, right? No one will understand me. Well, yeah. I mean, look, Rena, if you need extra money, otherwise, personally, I find that fucking shit so fucking weird, right? Like, no, man, don't even get me started. I'm gonna go on a fucking tangent, right? I'm gonna go on a real big tangent. But yeah, I'm getting just a lot of Rena, be aware and just be mindful that if you really want this and you really want the success, then you're going to have to find ways that are going to help you to discipline yourself so that you can maintain that focus, right? So that you're getting the best out of the journey, out of the experiences. So time scheduling could be a really important one. You might want to look at so yeah, if you do have ADHD, you might want to look at what's her bloody name? So it's like, if you like procrastinate, you're like fucking, you got to get some shit done, but you just sit there and you're like, in your head, you're like, "Oh, I've got, like, for instance, I've got to go have a shower, I've got to go have a shower, I've got to go have a shower, I've got to leave at this time." And it's like, time keeps going, time keeps going. And you're still just fucking sitting there procrastinating, either just frozen or fucking doom scrolling or whatever the fuck you're doing, avoiding fucking that task, right? It's like you count to five, you count down from 5, and like you just get up and fucking do it, right? Like, so it takes some practice, I've heard, but it's like that countdown method, and then you just action it, right? So you might need to find yourself some extra tools, some and have like cue cards and things like that around you if you do struggle with shit like that. That's what's going to be most important here, so that you can succeed at that long-term goal where you need to have a lot of focus. It's like, figure out how to get the stability around you and the structure and the fail safes that are going to keep you accountable and keep you on track. Okay, that's going to be really counting the counting, yeah, stops the brain. Exactly. Thank you, Gala. So yeah, so it puts you into action, right? So, do a bit of research into things like that before, like, you have to really get into it, or like before you start getting into it, so that it's all pre-prepared. Like, don't leave that till last minute, right? So that could be what Spirit's saying. Like, don't leave trying to set up what's going to help you to be successful in your studies and in whatever plans that you make. Like, give yourself the best opportunity by, having a plan in place, right? It's like when you've been an addict, right? Having like a relapse plan, right? Making sure that you've got, cue card shit around you, so that in the moment, there's something there, right? There's something there to catch you, right? So you can get back to the present and then keep taking action forward, all right? So that's what Spirit want you to know, okay? There is going to be fulfillment, though, okay? You are going to be fulfilled here, all right? There's going to be fulfillment. So, but like I said, it's Spirit. Just the one thing is like the practicality, discipline, right? That's probably going to be the bigger challenge here than anything you actually want to do. If you can kind of spend the next like month or whatever really like diving into those different kind of tools that are actually would help you to focus and further succeed and focus and all that stuff, that's going to really set you up no matter what it is you want to do beyond that. It's like, it's building base tools, base tools is what you need. So, and once you've got that, you'll succeed at anything you want to do. And it doesn't matter what way you'll go, because you'll dream it, you'll set the intention, you'll take action towards it, and you'll have fail safes to back you up if you get distracted, right? If you get off course, you'll have things that will help you to put back on course, all right? So that's what they want you to know at this point. Check in once you've like done a little bit of work towards that. Check back in, right? And then we'll ask the next question. All right, what do we do next? Where are we at next? So it is going to be like I'm getting a lot of stages, and just like building a house, right? Like, just like if we're renovating something, stripping all the old shit out, getting everything prepped up before we actually, do the work, right? So that's what it is, right? It's prep. You're doing prep work at the moment. But the other thing I want to say as well is, like, if, like, you get the same messages from particularly from me and my guides and what I channel, if you haven't taken action towards what we talk about when you're asking for advice, stuff like that, if you don't action it, it'll more than likely come up again, right? And we won't get anything new until we've reached or we've succeeded at that bit, right? We've overcome that bit. So I'm getting stages though, right? They're showing me like levels and stages. It's like you're gonna have to build upon stuff. But what Spirit are trying to tell you to do right here is like, this is a baseline that, you know, can carry this dream, or we can carry this dream. This is the base here that they're trying to get you to work towards, right? That you can use this no matter what you do. That's going to be more beneficial than anything. 411, right? That's the information Spirit want to give you, okay? And that's what information is going to be most valuable to you right now, but not just for now, throughout the rest of your life. Okay, so yeah, once you've started working on that and you feel like, you know what, like I've taken action towards it, I'm finding some things. I'm not saying like you have to finish it and complete it, but, you know, start actioning it. Then if you were to check back in, we'll get the next bit, right? But Spirit's like, just start with that. That's all you need to worry about right now is getting yourself prepared so that you can do the best with what it is that you want to do, right? That's the message. Hope that helps you, homie. All right, Ralph, this business meeting. So you want to, what do we want to do? All right, yeah, so there is, I'm getting like Jupiter, Uranus, Earth 2 and 3, right? 2 and 3. So, I was like, what's the conversation's going on? I'm like, oh, it's got nothing to do with me, right? All right, Ralph, let's just saying that a partner told you that. What? Just say. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. No, I'm not. What? All right. I'm gonna get back up. I just want to see exactly how you worded it. How you worded it the first time, Ralph. Sorry, Amy. Love ya. How far up was it? Fuck. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this fucking bigger for myself. Yeah, I know. I'm catching on the fact that it's a sleep. Yeah, I get it. Your fucking sleep apnea conversation. It was fun. Laughlin, did we not have that same conversation? Like the other time, like fucking about snoring and fucking sleep apnea? Oh, shit. Yeah, just don't know. Please do not apply if you have sleep apnea, right? Into my life. Please do not apply to join my life if you have sleep apnea, right? Not fucking happening, right? Unless you want to fucking sleep down the other end of the fucking house, or, you know, have me do 25 to fucking life after I suffocate you with your fucking pillow. It's just not happening, right? It's just not happening. I'm going to do a pop-out chat over here so that I can fucking see better, because I don't want to wear my glasses. I don't, okay? But I need some zoom here. All right, my fucking old eyes. I will. I'll go get my eyes tested after the new year. How about that? Want to know? Okay, you want to know? Okay, so I did get it, like with 2 and 3 coming up. So yeah, we've got communicate. There's going to be a lot of communication. There is going to be something to do here though with money and security, right? So all right, what does Ralph need to know? I don't know. One of my dude, I'm telling you, I don't know who you are, right? But you're fucking worse than me sometimes, right? That guide that I have that's like more sarcastic and cheeky than me just said, like, being nosy again, are you? Like nosy Virgo, right? Like fucking nosy, right? It was so sarcastic though. Don't be saying nosy Virgo. Right? You have to know everything. looking into everything, right? But yes, there could be some things that you really need to look into. Pay attention, okay? All right, make sure you're looking into everything. Looking into it. Yeah, do that. Tell them that your partner tries to smother you with a pillow and there's like a risk of fucking serious injury. So, yeah. Look, if I can find a partner that, yeah, doesn't have sleep apnea and can fucking sleep, you know, over the other side of the bed and not fucking touch me in my sleep, perfect, right? Because otherwise I can't get into, like, deep sleep. And if I don't sleep, I don't get into REM. I don't dream. I don't get my prophecies, right? So I'm very picky with that. I'm very picky. We can cuddle for 5 minutes, you know, and then get the fuck off me, right? We're good. Good like that. If I don't want to dream, different story, right? Then fucking all good, be all up in my shit. But in fact, if I wanted to block my dreams, right, that would be the one way that I do it, right? Just be like, hold me all night, irritate me, put too much weight on my rib cage, you know what I mean? That sort of shit. Breathe in my breathing space. I totally fucking don't want to dream. All right, what's the advice? Pay attention, really look into something, okay? There is going to be some action here, right? So they're telling you, like, you know, make sure you take action with whatever you need to when it comes to whatever's discussed here. I don't like how this is appearing on my screen. You know what? Maybe I could just get is an actual monitor that's not my laptop where it's like bigger, you know, like bigger. That looks good. I like how that looks. I like how you're looking over here on my screen. What is wrong with me? How do you guys put up with me, man? You guys fucking put up so much for me. No. I'm awesome. No snuggling in Australia. Why? Because you'll fucking dehydrate and die from dehydration because of sweat. Is that the problem? And I'm still doing it. I have this fucking bad habit now. I'm just like always leaning forward on this fucking table. I got so disappointed. I thought my new office chair was coming, which is slightly higher than the chair that I'm on now. I was getting all excited about it, and no, it didn't come. It's coming next week. All right, so yeah, make sure you're taking action towards, or you take action on if there's something that you need to take action on. Okay, don't sit on it. All right, don't sit on it. Don't sit on it. Whoo! Ace of Pentacles, baby. Love that. I love that. Did say 2, right? New opportunities for stability. God, I think I need a nap, right? It's afternoon. She needs her naps. The Hermit, right? So yeah, just, you know, make sure that you know, you're reflecting. Like, you take some time, or like you spend a minute to, like, again, really look at. Thank you, Raymond. If you'd like to put an actual question in, you can put an actual question in. If you'd like a general, just say that you'd like a general, all right? And I'll pop you on the list. But yeah, Ralph, like, make sure that, again, like, you spend that minute to, like, reflect on it. And then if it's aligning, action, okay? That's what you need to do there. But it looks like, yeah, there's a good opportunity here coming that you're going to want to take action on, right? Emperor, yeah, look at that, baby. Bossing the fuck up with the world straight under it. Success, right? There's going to be some success that comes out of this. Ooh, we like success. We like success. Why do I, Ralph, where can I ask? I'm curious. Where's this meeting, by the way? Where's this meeting? You said Sunday, didn't you? Did you say Sunday? Just be careful you don't overdo it, all right? 3 cups in reverse. Just don't overdo it at the meeting, all right? Because I don't know if you guys are having drinks or fucking what you're doing, right? But don't overdo it, okay? Whatever you're doing, don't overdo it. Got something on the brain, do you, Shauna? Do you? Now, can someone tell me, have I missed, is Raymond next? Have I missed anybody else in between that? Because you guys know, like, fucking, you know, I'm retarded out here. Am I? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. Nah, a lot of the times. That's all right. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It adds character. All you can eat buffet. Well, yeah. Don't fucking overdo it, baby. Right? Like, don't overdo it. And eat and don't talk with your mouth full either. Okay. What are you? Why are you guys all thinking about boners? Right? Why are you guys all thinking about boners? What's wrong with you guys? Yeah, exactly. He'll be fucking rocking out with some sleep apnea. But have I missed anyone, or we're up to Raymond? Can somebody 1717 88? Somebody tell me, because I've got no idea what I'm doing. Right? I don't want to scroll. Don't make me scroll, people. Don't make me scroll. It's too much hard work. It's too much hard work. Too much hard work. Amber's next. All right. Bambi. I'm just writing Bambi down. Just writing Bambi down. Bambi, what are we reading for you, my beautiful? And then Raymond after. Thank you, homie. Right? See, this is why we love you, Virgo. We love you. I was about to write Ralph down. It's not Ralph. It's all about Ralph. Everybody loves Raymond, right? Do they? Raymond, does everybody around you love you? You've got enough love around you? I love you till the sky falls down, right? I know everybody loves Raymond. Am I gonna get... Are you gonna get rich at your second job? No, what you're gonna get is a spiritual fucking backhander. Is that a real question? Is that a real question? You're a Libra? That's all right. I'm not gonna hold it against you. No, I was joking. You can be whatever sign you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not one of those readers who like needs to know your sign, right? To see where I can pick up your energy, right? I'm not a tarot reader. I'm a psychic, so I'll pick up on the energy. But welcome, Libra. I'm a Libra moon. I'm a Libra moon, so yeah, I think you do enough. I think you do. Oh, I know. Wait, no, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. We were talking about 99 cents a minute. 99 cents a minute. Is that what we're talking about? 99 cents. I want to know. Is that what we're talking about? Libras United. Fuck yeah. So check my battery. We don't have a lot of Libra energy in here. Actually, we don't have a lot of air signs that turn up in on my channel. Well, I mean, have you been in the chats before? Like, 'cause I feel like I've never even seen you in here. And thank you. That's so good to hear. That's fucking amazing. He's taking up pole dancing. He's taking up pole dancing. Fuck yeah. You read. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking lucrative, right? Absolutely fucking lucrative. Oh shit! Honestly, like, you know, like, again, like, unless you guys are in the chat, you know, like, I don't think about who fucking watches me, man. Like, you know, is it weird that I watch myself though? I do. I still watch myself from time to time. All right, Bambi, right? Bambi, she's out on her little fresh legs, right? Her legs gonna be looking fresh, girl. You're gonna get yourself a tan while you're out in Florida, huh? You feel targeted by what? What are you feeling targeted? You feeling exposed? Are you, Shauna? What does Spirit trying to tell me for next week? Well, first thing Spirit said is, come on, girl. What is Spirit trying to tell you for next week? Amber, chill. Like, just chill, right? Chill. But what our dream, right? We've taken action towards it. We're having a little holiday in between. Just chill, right? Just enjoy the process. What do I need to do? Stop panicking. You need to stop fucking panicking. Okay? You need to stop panicking. Just chill. Go listen to 432 megahertz. That's literally all Spirit are going to give you. Just chill, baby. Nothing. Okay? Just chill. All right? 432. Go listen to some 432 Hertz music. Have you got a bath? If you've got a bath, take a bubble bath, right? Do something to just chill out. But cut the noise, right? Nothing. Don't. If Spirit want to tell you something, they are going to. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. You would ask me, why am I seeing blah blah blah? You'd have the, why am I seeing this kind of question, or why is this happening? Until that happens, they just chill, baby, right? Just chill out, calm, take deep breaths. Okay, get excited. This isn't something that's supposed to be. If you start to stress, right, you're gonna start freaking building the wrong kind of energy. So everything's all good. That's it, right? Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, right? That's it. Just no stress. 432 megahertz. All right, Spirit. Fucking, we heard it enough time. Shut up. Shut up. All right. I didn't even write down Ralph or Bambi's questions, but I'm just putting a tick next to you guys, right? It's my little tick of approval. Raymond. All right, Raymond, let's have a look. Let's have a look. All right, so I don't know. Now, it was interesting that everybody loves Raymond. Raymond, I don't know. What's I want to ask so that I can understand why that's coming out. Like, what's happening with your support around you right now? Like, we got support around us. We got the right support around us. And there's a reason. Then once you answer that, I'll know why they're getting me to ask that, right? Hey, listen, can you guys just fucking chill the fuck out in here, right? Before you all get put into the naughty corner. That's it. I'm going to get the fucking wooden spoon. You're all getting smacked, right? And time out. Time the fuck out. I love you guys. I love you guys. Okay. Raymond, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say it like this, man. But like when she comes out as the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're like, that fucking bitch. No, like, okay. So she a bit on the fucking testy side. We get that. She could really test your fucking patience. She could be like over fucking bearing at times, right? Maybe she's getting fucked off too easily. Don't know what it is, right? But there's Spirit's telling me to be tactful. Be tactful. I'm like, this bitch, right? This fucking bitch, right? But she's just, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like, this is a fucking, the way that me as an Aussie would describe it is like, fucking cunt, right? Like, she's a fucking cunt. Why is she such a cunt? Why is she so fucking uptight? What is her fucking problem? Okay? What is her fucking problem? She got some fucking issues, dude, right? So, over time, that could impact you, right? So there are some changes here. There are some changes here that maybe you need to make with what's going on around you, right? Because you know what it's like when you're like in recovery and you're trying to like rebuild, you're trying to like grow, and you got fucking cunts in your energy, right? It's really difficult. It's really, really difficult. Remember, guys, we are who we surround ourselves with, right? So we got a cunt of a fucking partner who's fucking breaking our heart or fucking breaking our balls or fucking got a broken heart, right? Because they haven't completed fucking cycles. Guess what's that's going to do to our world? Well, it's going to fuck our energy up, okay? It's going to align us with that fuckery. So, you're avoiding a change, Raymond, that you potentially should be making, right? Not potentially, right? If this is how she's showing up as a fucking bitch, right? As a fucking nasty bitch, then, like, popping off and shit, just fucking, like, then, it's a no-brainer, dude, right? Like, there's something here that's going to change, okay? And if she's not willing to work on herself, then it kind of boils down to what? What does it boil down to? Now, I'm not going to tell you, right? If a person doesn't go heal and change, what option are you left with, Rand? What's your option? Okay? That's something you're going to have to consider, right? Let go of the fear of the change. Try and remember, like, how much you've already proved to yourself, right? So, I'm telling you, right, you need to gather your strength up, Raymond. It's time to have strength to move forward here. Okay, because there's opportunities that you're now missing. All right, there's things that you're going to be missing because you're allowing yourself now to align with something that isn't good energy. Okay, it's not good energy. It's going to leave you fucking depleted as fuck, right? Depleted as fuck. It is limiting your growth. And I don't want to fucking, I don't want to put this out there, right? But with the Three of Cups in reverse, there could also be cheating that's happening. Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm telling you that there could be more going on here than you even fucking realize, okay? It's time for you to now really take control of this other aspect of life, okay? So, you know, it's overhaul, right? You're being guided towards a complete overhaul. Spirit's like, don't overload him. I'm not going to overload you right now, but take some time to think about your goals, your dreams, what else do you want to achieve, okay? Think about, I mean, to me, dude, like that energy, that's like relapse risk, right? That energy is relapse risk, 100%, okay? There's a fucking high possibility that person could fuck you up and you go back to, you know, you don't want to go down that path. You don't want to go down that path. So, bye, Amber. Love you, beautiful. What else am I? Okay. So yeah, spend some time because this energy, that energy around you, yeah, exactly. Right. And it's like if you've already gone as deep into, you know, going through the recovery process when it comes to like sobriety, you got to look at then, you know, think about what are some of the things that used to trigger you to use, right? And this might be a good thing for you to do is actually go start looking up some of the, let me see if I can remember it. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me give you an actual avenue to go down here because I think this is really important. I don't know, men should wake up saying sorry, shouldn't they, Shauna? Right? First thing a man should do every morning is wake up, look at his missus and be like, I'm sorry. You know, just in case he does something for the rest of the fucking... No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm fucking around. What is going on over here? So, okay, right. It's holiday season. It's International Trigger Awareness Season. I love that. Oh my God. He's fucking with you. He's fucking with you, Shauna. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. That's why you should be sorry though, Laughlin. Oh shit. Oh my God. You guys, it's well past your bedtime, kids. Well past your bedtime. Alright. But that's what I was doing. I'm going back. You guys are fucking distracting me, right? I'm trying to find this link for Raymond, which Raymond, it's recovery. It's like information like and different topics and shit that were covered in a particular recovery program, and it goes through and like, you know, it helps you to also identify, you know, what kind of people, places, things, situations like potential triggers, you know, that you need to clear out because they create like, you know, like relapse risks and things like that. So, you know, because you've come so far with that journey, you can actually really utilize some of the information in some of the recovery programs, like with the other avenues of your life. Like it gets you to look at the who, what, when, where's and whys of why you even got to that fucking point. Because I'm telling you right now, a Queen of fucking Wands in reverse would probably might make me want to fucking use too after living with it for fucking long enough, right? So it's really important that you go maybe that little bit deeper into, again, exploring what else do we need to give up? What else do we need to sober up from? Okay, like it's like and you know, like obviously over time, like you gain a lot more clarity. you know, your brain's probably working a lot better, all that sort of stuff. So now would be a great time to, you know, start really digging into some of those other areas of life and applying this kind of shit to that, right? But I'm just trying to get you the link. All right, here we go. Kim. What like where are you from? What are you from the States? Is that where you're from? I don't know if you guys have I don't know if you guys do the Matrix program. I don't know if that's just an Australian thing. It's a fucking amazing fucking solid 4 month recovery program. But like I said, it covers so many different things. You know, it goes through the different emotions and things, and it's there's so much in it, right? That's okay, I'm going to send you this. It's I'm going to put this link in there, and anyone can use this too, guys. So you can apply this to any kind of any of your addictions, right? Let's get the. So it is the facilitator's guide. Where are we going? So go have a look at it and see what where the fuck did that book, where'd you go? There it is. Okay. Thank God I wasn't looking at the chat. Why? What are you going to shut up for? Only if I have nowhere to go through. What are we talking about? 3 days what? Ugh. Hiccups and burping. That's fun. All right. It's the outpatient's manual. So have a look at that. Otherwise, look up the Matrix program, right? And whatever other resources and materials, right? Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can go through and read through. But, you know, it'll get you to look at, again, you know, who are the people or things that are around you that just don't align with, again, the goals and the place that you want to head to. Because energy like that, man, that's something like me. I say like that, bitches spirits don't. Bitches like that would make me want to fucking relapse, right? That's how I'm going to say it to you. So, I apologize. I was binge talking alcoholic coffee. Okay. Gala, we'll talk about this later. You're in trouble, Missy. All right. But yeah, just have a look at that. There's some things, or there's some other avenues in life that you potentially want to consider now that you've gotten through that hard part, right? But that's what you're going to have to look at. You're going to have to look at that. Spirit want you to look at who's around you right now. That's your message. Hope that helps. I know it's not a great message, oh my God, you've got jerkful abundance coming. No, we're practical here. And again, I like to help people heal, grow, you know, move towards their dreams, right? So, you know, we don't get a lot of airy, fairy, fluffy fucking reads up in here. I'm sorry, guys, right? You want one of those? Go watch a fake fucking tarot reading. You can get one of those anytime. In fact, if you... I saw a fucking disgusting, right? I left a pretty fiery comment on this Anna Tarot 888, right? Go have a look at this Anna Tarot 888 fucking channel, right? All channeled cards the green and blue paper, right? Jackfall, windfall, abundant, I was it's fucking people oh, if you watch this before midnight, you're going to win lotto, right? 10K views, you know what, bitch? Fuck you, right? You ain't got no value and you shouldn't be getting 10K views. You know what those 10K views did? Collective, right? Didn't get you your fucking windfall, fucking lotto and your abundance. You know what it got? It got that person fucking ad revenue because you like clickbait, right? It was, Shauna, I was so fucking disgusted, right? I was fuming. And you guys know what I'm like with shit like that, right? Spirituality is not so you can profit off of people's fucking pain, right? And if I see it, I'm going to fucking say some shit on your fucking page, comment on your fucking shit, report you. I don't give a fuck, mate. Shit like that does not deserve to be, right, a part of or connected to tarot, spirituality, healing, growth, any of that shit, right? It's fucking disgusting, right? What that person is a fucking demonic, right? They're dark. They're vile, right? It's vile fucking shit like that grinds my fucking gears on this platform, right? You got someone like me fucking spits out truth, gives you guys advice, guidance, direction, ideas, right? The fucking truth, right? We can't even crack fucking 400 views on a fucking good video up in here, right? That's the fucking problem with this world. And that's why no one's getting fucking anywhere. When you're watching all that shit and you're doing all that shit, right? The only person that's getting anywhere is the person who's manipulating, right? The energy and for things to go their way, okay? Clickbait fucking bullshit, right? It fucking disgusts me, right? And I don't care about telling people how disgusting I fucking think they are when they do that shit, because it is disgusting. Do not associate your disgusting, vile fucking greed with anything on a spiritual level, right? You might as well go open a fucking church, right? You might as well go fucking run a fucking church. And if you're a fucking churchy and that offends you, don't give a fuck, right? Don't fucking care. Because church don't fucking help anyone chase their fucking dreams, their goals. All it does is put you in a state of fear and bullshit. So don't fucking care. If you're offended, good, be offended, right? Passionate about that shit, really fucking am. Yeah, exactly. For 3 people that don't watch tarot. But for everybody else who's desperate, who's in a state of fear, who hasn't fucking healed, right? Who's still being toxic, karmic, or allowing themselves to be surrounded by that shit, they fucking eat it like it's fucking a pancake breakfast, right? And it's fucking disgusting. It's people like that are a problem with this fucking world, right? That's the problem. First Church of Spock. Live long and prosper, right? Like, but how do we live long and how do we prosper? Well, it's certainly not by fucking clicking on a fucking YouTube video which tells you if you click on this by midnight, like by midnight. What, were you fucking desperate for like ad revenue to click over into a certain month? Like, oh my God, if I don't click it by midnight, panic, right? Like, Anatari 888, fuck you, right? I'm gonna say it like this, fuck you for creating confusion and fear, right? All for your fucking selfish needs. You are a fucking cunt, right? That's what you are. You're a cunt. You're a cunt. I might even redirect. Well, I don't know. How do I get it so like this woman sees this shit? I mean, she probably don't fucking care, right? A person like that doesn't give a fuck, right? Because if you had any, and I'm talking like, you go look at all these videos, all the fucking same, right? All the fucking same. It's like tarot readers who only ever do fucking love reads. What, you got nothing else. You got nothing else that you can give to the collective, right? Because all these fucking toxic love reads we do, these are for people that know how to love themselves. These are helpful, right? I swear, man, this fucking idea of what people think healing is, oh, I just want to punch some people in the face. It was fucked, wasn't it? Like, I can't. I'm not here. I wasn't born on a 5-day with the energy of the number 5 to have this world stay the fucking same, right? To just excuse fucking bullshit and just be like, no. I'm here to fucking shake things up. That's what the energy of 5 is. It's change, right? It's change. Yeah, like, you know, like if you don't, like, and have you noticed, guys, anytime I do clickbait, I tell you guys what I'm doing, 444. I'm fucking trying to protect you, man, right? 444 on the clock. I'm trying to fucking protect you through me, spirit's trying to fucking protect you guys. You get what I'm saying, man? Like, trying to protect you from the fucking bullshit. That's what I'm trying to fucking do. And it's fucking so sad and it's so fucking disgusting how many of these fucking channels, right, genuinely fucking think that they're doing the collective some sort of favor, right? Oh, it's so helpful, right? Reading the same fucking love story over and over and over. Is it? Is it? Is it really? I mean, like, where did this whole fucking fad come up anyway? This whole fucking obsession with fucking love tarot all over fucking YouTube. Well, like, who ever thought that was a fucking good idea? And why the fuck did the rest of you guys all follow it? Right? Why? Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe to claim this and it'll be yours. Shut the fuck up, man, right? Shut the fuck up. Just shut up with your fucking bullshit, your fear tactic. Like, do these people not understand, right, that all they're doing is trying to manipulate people? You know how how many of you fucking dipshit fucking... Leo, you windfall abundance jackpot. Bitch, where is it? You fucking owe me now. Because you're so adamant about the fact that you're right? And you want to keep putting that shit out? She works hard. She tells the truth. She's fucking in her purpose. She does nothing. Your readings aren't fucking coming true, tarot readers. I hate to fucking tell you, man. I hate to fucking tell you. Right? From fucking one Leo to you readers, right? Your fucking readings are shocking and shit. Right? Shocking and shit. It's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting! You'd love to have a huge crock pot. What are we cooking in the crock pot? We're slow cooking? We're cooking fast? What are we cooking? I'm not cooking. I'm working, right? I'm out here being the fucking emperor today, so somebody else is going to have to cook. 24 weeks ago? Nice. That's, you know, like, and it's all because some tarot reader fucking told you, huh? Right? That's you know, that's your success is going to come because, like, you know, just, it's going to fall in your fucking lap, man. Like, who do you think you are? Like, who do any of us think we are? You think you're that special, right? The fucking spirit's going to go, oh, here, let me just hand you everything you want on a platter, right? Like, it is a crock of fucking shit, isn't it? It fucks me off, man. It fucks me off because, like, there are some of us that work so fucking hard at just being our authentic fuck-up selves, right? Like it takes a lot of courage, a lot of strength, right? A lot of work to just show up on your fucking channel who you actually are, right? Not faking, not this, not that, not a production, not a, you know, like, it takes a fucking lot. And it's insulting, right? When I work so fucking hard, right? And the interactions are so fucking low, right? You know why? Because we have more low vibrational frequency people in this fucking planet than we do high vibes. So, of course, my algorithms can't get up there because there's too many fucking shit cunts rolling around this fucking platform, unfortunately, that are more interested in what their ex is doing, right? And who's coming back around and who's coming towards them, right? Like, no, none of these readers are actually fucking worried about the success and the healing of the people they read for. None of them. Right? None of them. It's not genuine, and that's what I fucking hate about it, right? Is it's so disingenuine, and unfortunately these stupid, naive fucking people, right? Like, look at what this bag says. Don't be a twat waffle, all right? Don't be a fucking twat waffle out here on YouTube, okay? Do not be a twat waffle. Like, use your fucking brains, people, right? Use your brains. If you want to look up what definitions of healing look like or how healing processes take place, right, and then compare them to the fucking YouTube fucking tarot shit that you watch, you will clearly fucking see that what you're engaging in has nothing to do with your fucking healing, has everything to do with your pain, your ego, your desire to fucking, you know what I mean, be right, hurt other people, right? That's all that fucking shows, man. Don't show that you're fucking elevated here. Nothing, man. Nothing. Unless it comes out in the cards, man. You know? Did you see me setting the intention? Oh, and like, what's your weekly love read for today, Leo? No, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. I'm not reading that shit for you guys, right? That's a bullshit I'm not fucking reading. I'm not here to fucking spread bullshit, okay? I'm here to fucking put an end to that shit, right? Tear that fucking false community apart. Look at that, right? Devil's all up in this fucking community, man, right? And that's why I don't give a fuck. I'll go to any one of your fucking readers, and you can block me, right? You fucking weak ass bitches, right? Because that's what people do. They block me. They can't stand when truth is written, right? When somebody writes the fucking truth about their fucking content in their comments. Because I'll write, I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're a vile piece of shit, right? It is vile. They are a piece of shit. How else do you describe somebody, right, who has the intention, their intention they set with clickbait titles to get views, right? And 10,000 people and fucking so many likes, right? You know, fucking people you've just fucked up and disappointed, all for what? $3 a fucking ad revenue? You're a fucking putrid piece of shit. That's what you are. You're in Adelaide. How the fuck did you live in Sydney for 2 years? How the fuck did you do that? Fuck that, man. I did Sydney for 9 months. I fucking hated it. Couldn't wait to get out of there. Couldn't fucking wait. Could not fucking wait. All right, let's have a, what do you want to read about? What are we reading about? Yeah, that's it. Just post your question. Oh, fuck. Well, that is a long time. That is a long time. Wait, do you mean don't Google if it's nasty? It's nasty? What's wrong with man, you don't be shit talking my fucking town, girl. Right? My stomping grounds. Listen, and there's a reason why I always get drawn back to Adelaide. I've tried to move. I've tried the moves. I have tried the moves, right? And I think there's a reason why I always get drawn back to Adelaide, right? And it's because of like the spiritual reasons. You know what I mean? The energy that's here, the community that's here. Like for me, this is the best place to be. Spirit just said my personal opinion aligns with Spirit's answer. Sure, you could go to law school. You could go to law school, but if you okay, again, be tactful here, Kerry, and think about how you're saying this, right? Because we don't want we certainly don't want to get this channel banned, right? For some truth and some knowledge, right? You might want to do some research about, and I don't mean, okay, I'll say it like this. DuckDuckGo, go do some research on admiralty law, the legal system, and what that actually means to be a fucking lawyer. Because if you're going to ask me, and Spirit's going to say the same thing, I mean, you can, and shit, yeah, you might be fucking great at it. But on a spiritual level, on a level of fucking natural truth, is it honourable? Not even, Spirit don't even like fucking lawyers, right? Lawyers are fucking nothing but liars. Lawyers are nothing but liars. It's good to argue, whatever. Depends, what kind of law do you even want to go into, right? It's, at the end of the day, like, think about like this, criminal lawyers, you know how they get paid? With fucking drug money. Stolen money, right? Street money. Is that fucking honourable? They'll take it though. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, do they? Nope. Intellectual property law. I'm gonna say I'm gonna politely decline reading for you. I'm definitely not the reader for you. I'm sorry to say that. It's not often that I will say no. I'm not gonna read for somebody. Or I'm not gonna read for something. It's absolutely your choice if that's what you want to do. It's so fucking 3D though. It's so 3D shit to the way that I channel the essence of who I am. I go to, when everything that I do, right, it goes to levels of deep truth that a lot of people don't really think about, right? A lot of people don't think about, even in the spiritual community, right? So, I don't just like the truth in spirituality. I like the basic core fucking truth of existence, So, I'm probably just not a good person to ask. But I'll say it like this. Spirit said it like this. If that's what you want, you apply yourself, align yourself with it, you take the action, you will succeed. It's that simple, right? It's not even a should I, shouldn't I, will I, won't I. It's a do you want it? If you want it, you can achieve it, right? That's the power we hold. Okay? The power of manifestation. We create our existence, right? Through thought. So a lot of people can't fathom it. And it's like, look, it makes it hard for me sometimes though, guys, like when, some of you guys have come from other tarot channels and stuff and, there's no depth there. It's just tarot cards and they're tarot readers, right? I've spent since 2012, right, going down fucking rabbit holes, like so many rabbit holes, okay? It's not just one level of truth. Like I want to know it all, And so that makes it sometimes difficult for me when it comes to certain topics, certain things. And so, I respectfully have to decline reading, but Spirit said, if you want it, it's simply about application, right? Taking the steps that you need to towards that goal, applying yourself, okay, whatever problems might come up, right? It's just seeing them as challenges that you are there to overcome. It's a process, Well, I'm talking more about like sovereignty, right? Like true proper sovereignty, you know? And unfortunately, when you engage then as a lawyer, if you're going to be like, a lawyer, like, and like you're registered at the bar, that has a whole nother element of shit that if you're highly spiritual doesn't align with that at all, right? Like somebody who's highly spiritual and also very, very knowledge on these topics would definitely not attach themselves to something like that. Not if you're okay. Are you looking to go? Are you more 3D focused or are you more spiritually focused? Because that's going to be the difference. On it's not that it's bad karma. It's just it's not great, right? It's not like they are low vibe tribe. They are low vibe tribe. Do you know why? Do you know why a lawyer will call a prosecutor my friend? Because literally they are fucking friends and everything gets decided and negotiated about your case and shit. Like, people get fucking sold out, man. Like, that's the thing, right? They get sold out. And it's not... Anyway. Spirit's like, say less. Say less. Say less. Next minute get permanent ban on my channel, right? Like, but lawyers are fucking low vibe, 100%, you know. I mean, like I take it from me, right? I was convicted of drug trafficking, and the lawyer that represented me was disbarred for a year because he got busted doing drugs, right? But he's allowed to still be a fucking lawyer. But me, who's now like elevated, healed, grown, I can't go get a degree in psychology and be a practicing psychologist, right? But he can represent me, right, in court for fucking drug trafficking, being somebody that was disbarred for fucking taking drugs, right? Like, it's fucking cooked, man, right? It's fucking cooked. It's cooked. It's fucking fried and cooked. The whole system, shit, it just, And so I try not to pay any attention. I know it all. I don't pay attention. I focus on my spirituality, my growth, what I'm doing here, right? Which is what I'm doing for not just myself, right? Like, what I'm doing is for my collective, right? That's what it's for. And I'm so selfless, right? But no, that's my purpose. That's my path is to help other people heal and to open up their awareness to these things, right? They got in any state, babe. Like in any state, they're all in each other's pockets, right? Like you think about it, they all go to the same fucking law school, and like they're literally they hang out together. They all go to the same fucking pub after work and have beers, right? They're mates. But if that's really what and look, if again, guys, like I always say this to people, right? Like you might say, for instance, be the kind of person where you grew up and you wanted to help people, right? And let me get you this quote. Let me get you this quote, right? Because he said it perfectly. Oops. Oops. All right, so the problem with being a conformist, right? So when you try to change the scenario, the problem with always being a conformist is that when you try to change the system from within, it's not you who changes the system, it's the system that will eventually change you, right? That's what Immortal Technique said. So basically it's like people who want to change the world, right? And you got this great idea. It's like, they're like, oh, I want to be a police officer because I want to help the fucking world, right? And the next minute you're fucking shooting fucking innocent fucking people. Like, you get what I'm saying? You're fucking meeting fucking quotas to like revenue. You went into it to fucking help, and all it did was fucking help itself to you, right? And everything else around it, right? So just remember that you can't change the system from within the system, okay? So if you are creative enough, if you're focused enough, if you're dedicated enough, start thinking about independent ways that, you know, when you want to help, right, that you can create that help without it being in a in an environment that is actually going to change you, not you change it, right? Yep, I've listened to that. I used to listen to a lot of like Low Key as well, and Vinnie Paz and all of that. But yeah, just, you know, think about, you know, it's what is it that you want to help to create change with? What is it that, you know, you want to obviously help people with solutions, right? Or what is your intention? Why would you want to go into that? What interests you about it? Is it the money, right? Because it's fucking good money, but you seriously want good money as a lawyer? Might as well go into fucking family law. Family law is the fucking, mate, family lawyers are the most putrid fucking lawyers you'll ever fucking meet. You know why? Because they play on people's fucking emotions, right? To have people going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, you know, instead of anyone actually getting any money out of settlement, they fucking get it all from fucking dragging shit out fucking years on ends. Right? It's intellectually stimulating. Honestly, I used to be a tax accountant, so, you know, I've lived within constructive textbook rules and ideas and things like that. I couldn't think of anything more fucking boring than, I couldn't think of anything more boring than that, than law, accounting, like any of that fucking shit, man. Like, I can't, because again, it all comes from one fucking, you come from one text, you come from one perspective, right? If you're a doctor, lawyer, accountant, right? All those kinds of roles, you study from one fucking text, that's it. That's it. That's all you ever learn, right? And it's this way, and there's no other fucking way. Well, I'm sorry, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I don't fucking believe in that. I don't believe that. Now for 1 second. His hands in his own pocket? Yeah, well, that would have been a first. It is. I mean, for those of us living in Australia, you know, the fact that our constitution can constantly be fucking changed, except for the fact that it was written in the original constitution, that constitution can't be fucking changed without a vote of the fucking people. It's just amazing how that's fucking law, right? There's a difference between what's lawful, what's legal, right? Difference. And unfortunately, the law system that's used on land it's not law of the land, right? And so that's why it's not recognized by spiritual cultures, right? Like, you know, native cultures of particular countries. It's not recognized. That's why they have their own laws of the land, right? There is only one law, natural law, right? Everything else is fucking made up shit. You know what acts are? I don't know if you guys have, you know, like ACT, the fucking Motor Vehicle Act, you know, 1970, blah, blah, blah. It's an act, right? What's a fucking act? Acting, right? It's all a fucking act. It's a fucking show, okay? It's all a fucking show. It's an act. Like, Spirit's like, don't rabbit hole these people, Gary. Don't go down the strawman path, right? But legal name fraud, go research that. You know, it's like there's so much, you know, that on a spiritual level, right? On a spiritual level, is so out of alignment when it comes to those systems that it just, I don't know what to tell you. Spirit doesn't know what to tell you because it doesn't fall in the realms of spirituality, you know? Whew, thanks, Spirit. Love ya. Love ya. Like, dude, it's just, you know, like, it's crazy, man, what fucking goes on, you know? It is so fucking deep. It is so fucking deep, right? And that's the thing, you know, like, in the history of fucking humanity, have any of these things actually helped, right? All these corporations and government, you know, dynamics, has anything actually fucking changed and gotten better? No, it's gotten fucking worse, right? Shit's gotten worse. It's more unsafe. We have less freedoms, right? Like, it's fucking getting worse. The world isn't getting better. The world's not getting better. It's getting fucking worse. So, I'm not sure if we should, you know, like, I just, yeah, anyway. Up to you. You do you. Up to you. You do you. You do you, boo. Right? You do you. Well, if you know about, yeah, it's like, I can't not, you know, and look, maybe that's, again, maybe this is exactly the conversation we've needed to have today, right? And this is going to stimulate some thoughts, some ideas, right? About maybe a different direction, right? Where you can still do something that you find intellectually stimulating, but that's not fucking selling your soul out to a degree, right? Because that's what it would be. Let's just say, if you wanted to ascend to the ethers and not have to repeat a cycle, well, as a lawyer, I'm sorry to say, you're fucking coming back. You're coming back, right? All lawyers are coming back, right? They're coming back until they tell the truth, right? Until those lawyers who are liars become truth tellers, right? Become truth tellers. I wouldn't be so fucking sure about that. Wouldn't be so sure about that. Nah, they actually, you know what? You're probably right, Laughlin. They prefer you guys to shoot each other and fucking injure each other instead, right? They prefer the access, right, where fucking kids can go to fucking grade school, man. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like they prefer that. Because again, you gotta remember, there's an agenda, right? There's an agenda. Remember, the world's too overpopulated. Don't you guys know that we're too overpopulated and we need to reduce population? How else do you think they're gonna fucking do that? How else do we do it, right? They can't ask us to volunteer to fucking, you know, take ourselves out, can they? You know? Exactly. What you do in this life will determine what happens, you know, in your next. So, but if that's the conversation that we needed to have, right, then, you know, then great. We've had the right conversation. This has been productive either way. I mean, I've probably, you know, just fucked my algorithms again with these conversations, but I do it because I love you guys, right? We have these conversations because we love truth, because we love integrity, because we love honesty, because I'm being authentic, right? Because I don't really give two fucking shits about being liked, right? Profiting off of fucking bullshit or any of that. So I don't mind it, right? But please, YouTube, be kind. Be kind to me, right? Be kind. Be kind. And I promise when I take over the world, I'll be kind back. No. But, you know, that's good. I like me too. It's all right. I like me anyway. I don't need anyone to like me. No. Thank you. Thank you. Obviously, that's why you guys gravitate, right? Because, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe. And I like being niche, right? I mean, if I was appealing to everybody, I might as well just be like, you know, like the regular fucking white singlet that, you know, the stock standard white singlet in fucking Kmart. You get what I'm saying? Like that everybody fucking has, like the basic white singlet. Like I'm not here to be a basic bitch white singlet, right? That everyone's just like, oh yeah, we will want that because it's, you know, it's acceptable by many. You know, I don't care. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. We care about being authentic, living in our truth, spreading that truth, you know, and actually seeing the world change, right? Actually seeing a change because truth has taken place, not these false and the facades that have continued to, again, play out over fucking centuries, eons, cycles, you name it, right? Because if we look again over the course of history, nothing's fucking gotten better. It really fucking hasn't. It really hasn't. Oh, was there anyone else I'm reading for? Who else am I reading for? Otherwise, can I get off? Can I go? My eyes are getting a lot worse and worse, man. I swear, like, I just go through these phases, man, where they're just like, I've been looking at too much. I've been doing too much reading and stuff. Okay, what are we reading? Oh, babe, what are we reading? Sad Panda. Spirit going to get me to say something that I say often. Sometimes in life, we have to do things that we don't necessarily want to. That second bit, babe, love it. I don't know how to help you with that, right? That part I can't help you with. But sometimes in life, I don't know why. Obviously, you're going to know why they want me to say this to you. But I often say to people, you know, there's often times in our lives where we're going to have to do things that we don't necessarily want to do, but that we have to do for a particular reason, right? And whatever that reason is so that things don't go to shit or things don't become worse or whatever. You know, sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to. So I don't know what your reason is for coming back here, but there's obviously a reason for it. There's obviously some sort of circumstance of significance as to why you've had to do it. And if there is no reason, then you know what you do? Choose something else. It's simple. It's that simple. If there's not a reason why, then choose something else. If there's a reason why, sometimes we just have to accept that it's, again, we have to do sometimes things that we don't have to in order to get to the next bit, the next stage or whatever, but it just is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, where do you want me to go? All right, we're going to go we're going to use my Oracle deck, right? How have I not used my Oracle deck today? I'm a bot. Like, well, hello, Babs, contact me on my socials, right? Fucking, I'm in Adelaide. I'll introduce you to people that aren't, we can tell you're not a bot. We can tell you're not a bot. But yeah, if it's connection you need, like, I can definitely, point you in different directions, different avenues. I'm always up for making new friends, right? I don't have any female friends that live in Adelaide. I've got none. I don't associate with any. I don't have any friends left here in Adelaide except for a couple of like two, three males. That's it. Otherwise, I've got no female friends here in Adelaide anymore. Because I can't be around energies that I don't align with. So I mean, I even cut out this year. My best friend of 26 years cut her out. So, but get in contact with me on my socials, right? So in the description box, you'll find my Insta, WhatsApp, email, all the rest of it. But or my Facebook. Send me a message. 911, 511, not 911. Fucking Jesus Christ, not 9 p.m. out here. All right. Now, sometimes you need to do that when you don't align with people. All right, what do we need to see here? Let's have a look. Yeah, time to get a grip, baby. Time to get a grip, okay? Time to get a grip. Be mindful of toxic thoughts that lead to toxic actions, all right? So I want you to just get a grip of it. We've got, there's something you can do about it. You don't have to continue to sit in isolation or unhappiness. As long as you're willing to take action, as long as you're willing to actually try new things, go to new places, be open to it, then it will change, right? It's not all doom and gloom, right? All you gotta do, baby, take control, right? Kappa, palm of hand, take control. You've got the ability. This card talks about you having the ability to change the outcome of the situation. So that's what you're gonna do. It's a process, right? Everything is a process, people. Everything. It's just a process, okay? Just a process. Too many cards. Spirit also saying as well, something about new activities. So I don't know if there's like something or you've got ideas of like something that you wanted to try even, but new activities just came up. So like just trying different new things, like things that you haven't before that you've always wanted to, where you can meet, like new people and things like that. It's like, don't let small problems get in the way. It's only a small problem. And the reason why Spirit want to bring this out, like it's only a small problem, right, is you're playing pickleball. The only reason why it's a small problem, babe, is because you've got the power to change it. That's why to Spirit, it's no big deal, right? Because you can change it just through some action, right? Just make some choices, take some action, Simple. Summed up. Spirit, I want you to look at all the small, wonderful things that you've got going on in your life right now. Add them all up. You will feel like you're fucking sitting on $1 million, okay? But if you don't look at the small stuff, right, we ignore like, got a good job, I've got a good place to stay, my health is good, like my finances are good. Like if we don't look at all those things and add it all up and go, you know what, I'm actually really fucking lucky right now. Well, Spirit are like, you motherfucking ungrateful little shits, all right? If we're not grateful for just the basic good things that we have, why would Spirit give us more, So there could be, I'm going to say as well, now, I am being, what do you mean, right? I am being tactful. Spirit keeps telling me to be tactful today. Why am I that untactful? Come on now, she's got tact sometimes, right? But there could be, I'm going to say there could be a little bit of, there could be some healing that you still need to do as well, babe, to some old wounds in regards to connections, friendships, could be relationships, something like that, that may be impacting, that could slightly, because we've got the heart card coming out, which talks all about, healing old wounds and opening up your heart again to let new things come in. And so it could be that there could be a little bit of, resistance, like on a subconscious level, because there could be some things that, like let's say for instance, you had a lot of friends that fucked you over if you haven't kind of gone past that, gotten beyond that, and gone, you know what, but I'm going to still be open to like inviting new energy in, right? Then that could, yeah. So that could be a bit of a block that's kind of happening here as well. And over time, right, like as you start making better decisions, or you'll meet people, right, like, and as soon as you see a red flag, you walk away, and then you can trust yourself that you're not going to get caught up with the shit that you shouldn't, that you don't have to worry about whether you can trust people, because you're going to discern it either way, right? But you're not going to know fucking from the first second that you meet a person if you can trust them. You have to always give things time to unfold, to discover and uncover like how a person is. So but the second you see it, like, damn, cut off, right? The more choices that you make that are better like that, the more you will start to trust your intuition, your discernment, and all of that. So, you won't hold yourself back so much and go, oh, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But you'll at least, oh, I'm like, what? What are we talking about? I feel like that was so long ago. Didn't I say that like ages ago? But yeah, it's like, we just gotta be mindful about, what could potentially be a block in why, right? Why the opportunity is kind of not coming, and it's probably because you're closed off, right? And you're trying to protect yourself. But like I said, start opening back up and giving yourself testing ground. Test yourself, right? But if you've got boundaries, if you've let boundaries, like, then you're fine. You're all good, because at least you know that if someone does the fuck shit, you're like, no, see the fuck later, right? Good, great. You don't have to worry about shit people being in your life, because you know that when you see shitness, you're going to eject it from your life. Not a fear you need to have anymore, and then having to hold yourself back, right? So then that's perfect. You're at that perfect stage there then to let the exploration, the grounds, like the training grounds, open up, right? So that's what this period, or this next period, you could, I guess, look at, like, okay, now we're opening up the testing ground, okay? Because we've got confidence here, we've got courage, right? There's intelligence there, and we need to remember, right, that you're intelligent, right? That you will use the wisdom, right? This talks about tap into the wisdom you've gained to help with the situation, okay? So that's what you're going to do. You're going to draw upon the lessons and the wisdom of all the shittiness that you've had to go through in order to now navigate through the rest of life, to start actually having what it is that you want. The friends that you want, the job that you want, whatever it is that you're trying to build here, right? It's like, now we can do it. Right, but you got to open up the testing grounds and allow yourself to actually play around with it. All right. Oh, it's really hitting my throat. I don't know if you maybe need. Do you struggle sometimes with like initiating conversation, or like holding back conversation? What is it? There's something about the conversational talking. So, you're feeling like you have to like filter yourself, or like hold back sometimes, because you don't want to be doing that either. If that's something that you do, you don't want to be doing that. You're too forward for who? For fucking people who are fucking too backwards. Fuck them. They're not your tribe. You get what I'm saying, right? So even if, right, like, okay, don't get me wrong, I'm lucky. I have this space that I've created and facilitated, where I have all of you fucking amazing, awesome fucking people to engage with, right? So my social circle is fucking bigger than it's ever been before. Like, I spend so much time on my phone just chatting with you guys and messaging and just hanging out with my homies, right? But do you want to attract in energies where you can't be yourself? What's too much? Man, I never shut the fuck up. Do I care? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? If you don't like it, don't listen to it. If you don't like me, fuck off, right? It's simple. We're not here to be liked by everyone. We're not here to be everyone's cup of tea. We wouldn't want everyone's grubby little fingers on our little beautiful little teacup anyway, right? So it's like, well, yeah, I mean, people in Adelaide, when it comes to that industry, babe, like, yeah, I can get it. I get it. I've worked in hair and beauty when I was younger. But do they like your work? Because if they do, fuck them, right? You talk all the fuck you want, girl, right? If they want their fucking hair done, they want it done by you, right? Then fuck them, right? Fuck them. They'll put up with it, right? That's the thing. They don't get to pick and choose. Oh, no, I want her to do my hair, but I want her to shut the fuck up. I'd be like, you know what? No, thank you. Flick, see you the fuck later, right? You don't align with me now. Like, and maybe you're being too hard on yourself. Maybe you're judging yourself too much. Like, ever thought about that? Maybe that's not their perception. Has it, like, has somebody, and I would seriously be like, if somebody said to me, right, you talk too much, well, I would say, well, bring fucking earplugs next time if you don't want to listen to me, right? Or go fucking book somewhere else. How about that? Like, you know? You so need to get in contact with me, right? You know what? I've got somebody perfect. I'm going to matchmake you with a very old friend of mine. I don't get to see her very often. Usually it's on a Monday when we're both picking up our kids from the same school. Our kids go to the same school, but definitely get in contact with me. There's somebody I want to put you in contact with. She's a hairdresser. She owns her own salon. And there might be something there, right? It just literally like, boom, popped into my mind. And I was like, there could be something there that could be quite interesting. So, yeah, look, and to be fair, right, I got to say, right, there's not a whole lot that goes on here in Adelaide, like as far as events. And again, people are very, like, man, it's the fucking Stone Estate, babe, right? You're living in Stone Estate. It's very slow here. We like it slow here. We like it slow. But yes, it does. It's hard for, hospitality industry and, when it's specialty things like hair and makeup and things like that for specialty events, it is a little bit more difficult. But in saying that as well, think about new ways that you can advertise, put your shit out. Let's go back to, what did I say to you as well? Sometimes we have to do things that we don't necessarily want to do, but we have to do in order to get to the next level. Now, I want you to apply what I just said to potential and options of other things, right? All right, so then maybe you have to compromise somewhere, right? Maybe there's going to have to be something else that you're going to have to do in order to, get what you want. So be open to that though as well, right? So that you have to be flexible here. Oh my God, I'm just thinking about my fucking big ass side fucking ponytails when I was like fucking, 7 and shit with my fucking jumpers, my pom-poms and oh my God, stirrup pants. Holy shit. Stop it. Stop it. But yeah, I think just, persevere, right? It probably will get better once you have more connections as well. Like once you can connect more, right, and network and things like that. But just be open. Just be open to maybe as well. There's spirit could be also trying to guide you maybe into looking at doing other things, adding extra into that, right? Broadening the horizons here. Time to show the world your creations, reveal the artist within you. So I don't know as well, like how up to date are your socials? Are you doing, like, have you got Instagram page? Have you done all of that as well? Are you pushing all of that? Are you marketing yourself and stuff like that? Because that's another thing as well, right? Making sure that you're actually doing it all, right? Because again, it is Adelaide. Adelaide is that little bit, and for what you do, yeah, it is difficult, right? It's going to be difficult, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. And the thing is that the right people will pay for it. They will. Tell your fucking cat, right? Tell your cat, fucking, you're the boss, right? Actually, no, don't, like, we know cats are the bosses, right? We know cats fucking rule the world. Shauna's on the couch, right? She's out in the doghouse because the kids and the kids and the dog have taken her bed, so she's out in the doghouse today. What? Who mummy issues? What are you talking about? Mummy issues? Your cat? Who's got fucking mummy issues? There you go. Mystical says 555, right? So yeah, there could be some things that you're needing to adjust and change there, babe, like to get, to get to where you want to go. But as I said, definitely get in contact with me, and I will um I will link you. I will link you. I will see if I can link you up with this chick, and see if that helps on that aspect. All right. Mars, right? Action. Okay, so make sure you're being proactive in the action that you're taking as well. Get your Mars. Action. Okay, action. Yeah, like as in it's an issue for mummy. Is that what you mean, Laughlin? It's an issue for mummy. The children and the dog are taking up her bed, or we're like, we have to clarify the clarification out here. Oh shit! And see, this is why I'm gonna say, Shauna, man, this is why I put my foot down with my kids, man. I'm like, nope. I'm like, nope. You're going back, right? You're going back. She's like, yeah, it is my fucking problem. Mum's got no bed. Mum's got no damn bed. Well, I mean, they're not, mine are 6 and 7 now, so, but I can't. It's better for my children's safety that they sleep in their own room and mum gets a good quality sleep, because my son's a fucking oven. My daughter's an oven, right? So I start cooking and I'm frustrated, and I go try to sleep on the couch where it's all nice and cold, right? Or I get pushed onto this one little slither and I can't get comfortable, and then I'm fucking aggro the next day, and like I'm getting snappy, and it's not even breakfast time yet. I'm only starting to make the lunches, right? And I'm already snapping at them. We haven't even got to breakfast yet or left for school. So for the safety of my children, it's actually better they sleep in their own bed. It's better there. And plus, it's just better. It's better for me. They get enough bed sharing time with their other parents. So, and so they've got their own room, their own bed. You do that. That's what you're doing, kids. So I can have a good sleep. Otherwise, I get ragey. Have more ragey than you usually get? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Night, Ralph. Love you, homie. I'll stop it. You sound like me after I got out of prison, after I was on fucking drugs for 3.5 years and had recreationally taken fucking party drugs from 18 on, right? I'm boring. I don't know what fun is anymore. Stop it. You will have to reinvent what fun is. You just reinvent it, right? It's a different kind of fun, right? You can have fun drinking fucking smoothies and having green tea, okay? So it's got to be with the right company, that's all right? That's it. We'll do what we gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Oh my god, the dramatics. Oh Jesus. I don't know how much I don't know how much of you and I, the world, would be able to handle like simultaneously. You sound as sarcastically pessimistic as I often do. Oh shit. Well, gentlemen, she likes long walks on the beach, right? Oh shit. Well, I'm curious now. What star sign are you? What's your chart placements? We've got to know. What is she? Oh, Pisces. What's your rising? Oh, there you go. Cancer, you drama queen. I'm a Cancer Leo cusp sun sign. Sag rising, Cancer male, far out, woman. I get it now. I get it. But, you know, like, try not to as well. Like, try to, this is something that was literally told to me last night, or someone reminded me this last night. Like, I got to stop, telling myself, I'm too much, I'm too this, if I'm too much, it's because you're too fucking little. How about that? That's the truth, right? If I'm too much for a person, it's because they're not enough, right? But I'm going to stop putting myself down, right? Like, it's me. It's not me, it's you. It's you. It's one of those situations where it's like, it's a breakup. Like, it's not you, it's me. No, it's you. It's fucking you. You're the problem, not me, right? I'll just keep on keeping on like that. It's hard to be emotional though, right? Like, that's the thing. Emotions are there to be expressed. If you were to bottle them up and then, freaking go postal one day, that would be worse, right? That would be worse. As long as you're keeping those emotions, like, in check. But, like, Cancerian energy, like, emotions don't always have to mean dramatic emotions. It can also just mean, like, a lot of deep caring, man. You know what I mean? Like, sensitive, like, nurturing. Like, emotions aren't a bad thing. Being very emotional, well, what would you like to be? Very emotionless? To me, I'd rather be very emotional than emotionless. When you think about it like that, when you say it exactly like that, there's nothing wrong with being very emotional. Very emotional is not a problem, right? Being emotionless, big problem, okay? Talking too much, way better than not talking enough, Overexpressive, better than underexpressive. You get what I'm saying? But if it's too much for somebody, it's not because you're too much, it's because they're too little. It's you just are who you are, So try to start speaking to yourself a little bit nicer too, please. Thank you. Better than better than being a stone, right? Yeah, exactly. As long as I was fucking playing with them, that's it. That's it, right? You know what to expect. You're not hiding anything. Like, because I'm gonna be loud about it. You're gonna hear about it. You're gonna know about it, right? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. You will find, as I split the deck, wavelengths, right? You will find you're right people when you start to actually accept yourself and stop being like, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm too like, people have the opinion I swear too much. I don't give a fuck, right? Do I give a fuck? No. That's their prerogative to think that. Does it bother you guys? If it did, would you be here? No. Right? So that's going to help as well though, right? Being more comfortable with yourself and accepting yourself, because you know what's going to happen, right? So right now, think about it like this. Anything that you are attracting in is intolerant because you're intolerant, like you're not tolerating or you're not accepting yourself, so they're not accepting. That's what you're attracting in. That's what your vibe is attracting, that tribe. Okay? So when you finally start to accept yourself, right? And I don't know how long you've been on the channel a while, but I don't know if you've heard us say this, right? You need to look in the mirror every day and tell yourself, I know who the fuck I am and I'm worth it, right? Because you are, right? You are. And we shouldn't have to, again, my light's too bright, go get a pair of fucking sunglasses, okay? Because I sleep comfortably at fucking night. I like who I am. I'm fucking happy. I have an amazing fucking group of fucking friends and support and love, right? And it's not that I don't need the fucking validation, but I've got it anyway, right? In how many people surround me. And it's because I'm just authentically who I am, right? So don't ever think that you're too this, too Mystical will tell you, like, sometimes I get like a bit, and she'd have to tell me to stop it, right? Just stop it. And I'm like, I know, you're right. But we get into these moments where we're like, I'm just too, no, you are what you are. And if other people don't know how to maintain their own boundaries and be like, you know what, this is too much for me, or I need a break, or I need to take a step back, whatever, then that's on them, man. That's on them, not on you, right? You just be you, and that's what the world needs, right? The world needs more people who just know how to accept themselves and who are comfortable with that. You know why? So that other people can do the fucking same. Because I'm sure, like, other people have been like, oh, I'm this sort of way, and you're like, no, babe, you're fine, right? So now reverse that, okay? Because the more of us that are just like unapologetically ourselves, right? That are genuinely trying. We don't go away and be mean or whatever. We're just who we are. That's what the world needs. You don't need it though. You don't need the validation. Well, other than the kid, I've got the kids, but that's about it, right? Right? And to be honest, the numbers on my channel aren't fucking really, for the amount of work and effort I put in, right, and fucking how gifted I actually am. Like, the stats on my channel aren't even very fucking validating, to be honest, right? So I have to validate myself. But babe, you're not a bus ticket, so don't even worry about validation, okay? You're not a bus ticket, okay? You don't need to be fucking validated in that machine, right? Do you like you? Are you happy with you? Do you enjoy, right? Like, I enjoy my own jokes, you know? This is why I sit and I watch my own fucking live streams when I know they've been wild. And, like I will sit there watching myself laugh at myself because I just love, you know? I love seeing myself in my element, just being my authentic self and not giving a fuck about a validation or opinions or, you know? Because it's so nice to see myself be able to do that, you know? And I'm just lucky enough that I get to capture it on camera and sit back from time to time and go, I fucking love that. I just, you know, I just love, you know, I'll talk to myself, I just love how you were today, you know? But you got to be your number one fucking fan, man, right? You got to be your number one best friend, your number one fan, first love of your life, right? All of that, all of that. Yeah, he likes noise, just not TVs, right? Just the sound of fans, right? Like white noise, just not TVs. We're just taking a dig wherever I can today. No. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off. I love you guys. Love you guys. If anyone needs me, reach out. Details in the description box. If you guys are looking to book a personal private read, don't forget, all of that's in the description box. If you guys are looking for a copy of my Oracle deck, that is in my Etsy store. Link is in the description box. Do they? I think the whole world needs to see me now. It's like either love me or hate me. That's my link. There's the ego kicking in, right? Like, everybody needs to watch me, even if it's just so they get fucking triggered. I don't care, right? They should. I don't mind triggering people. I don't mind people chatting shit to me. I don't mind it at all. I don't. All right, my beautifuls. I love you guys so fucking much, right? But if anyone does need, right, reach out. I'm a human being like you guys, you know. I'm not unattainable. I'm not unreachable, especially with, you know, not being fucking world famous or anything. But I've got plenty of time up my sleeve. All right, my beers. I will. What's today? Today's Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna do. We'll live stream tomorrow. I don't get the kids back till the evening, so. Man, I haven't even reached 6K mark yet. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't care, even if my fan club is only 6 fucking people, right? That's 6 fucking awesome people who have really good fucking taste. I'll come on tomorrow. Don't know what we're gonna do, but I'll be here. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. I know Ralph's gone to bed. Thanks, Ralph, for the donation. Laughlin, thank you as always for the support. Love you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Love you, bye.